quick stop at a certain location that was under siege, and spending quite a bit of time doing combat with the combatants and the creatures that were, well, trying to slaughter them for whatever reason, one way or another. Learning that aerial combat is very powerful and very fun indeed, and doing very much most of the work when it comes to taking down a lot of the enemies, besides the captain himself, who proved why he needed to be locked down in the first place. After dealing with that whole situation and earning the good favor of the Captain Lex at the checkpoint, allowed you to pass through without them checking on any of your belongings to see if you had any sort of contraband for whatever reason. You also offered to deliver a letter to them to ask for reinforcements since you are already on your way to Rear Rip as it is, and they gladly gave you a letter to hand over to the legionnaires of the city. However, along the way, while it was easy riding for the last 2 days, one day out of the city, you couldn't help but feel a lot of wandering eyes just sticking to you. And it was those wandering eyes that Dalmar noticed were watching from a distance. After throwing 2 copper pieces and watching them vanish into the earth themselves, launching a dagger in their direction, and not sure if it made impact or not, began to see as all those creatures, all those eyes begin to make their way closer.
That's right. I kicked things off.
Yeah, and you don't know if it hit or not. And because of that, I need you all to roll initiative right off the bat.
Woohoo! Where's
Remember to click your token.
I'm the one for my token on the map.
You guys aren't on the map. You guys are not on the map.
Nope.
Boop. Don't worry, there's nothing around you yet, for a reason.
There's horses.
I did put the horses on. Remember to click your token and roll that.
Oh, hey, there it is.
Don't you dare hurt those horses, I swear to God.
Damn.
First thing Beryl says. Goddamn session.
Threatening the DM. Love it.
Beryl steps up to protect the horses.
I think that is the most assertive I've ever heard Beryl. And I'm proud. Good job, Beryl. More of that, please. And then that is serious, not sarcastic. Be more assertive, please. Good job.
Yay. Initiative?
Yes.
I don't understand how 9 is higher in initiative than 23.
It's because he rolled first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Haven't organized it yet.
I was trying to figure out how it was doing its math over there, and I was really confused.
Just how 7 is higher than 9 right there.
Ah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Because 7, 8, 9. Whoa.
No.
Get the fuck out. Fired.
There's Vanoa. And last but not least, we got our little...
Dude, that video I sent y'all of it, Dimension 20 of his players just fucking yelling at Brandon Lee Mulligan is one of the funniest things ever.
That's because Brennan Lee Mulligan can be a complete asshole, and it's wonderful.
Great.
What are we talking about?
Look at Discord and scroll up a bit. I linked a video of, Brennan's players just fucking yelling, telling him to fuck off and stuff like that. Cause he's like, oh, wasn't quite enough, and he starts grabbing dice, and then grabs more dice, and then keeps grabbing more dice, and then they're like, no, you put that shit down.
And then he goes after the goddamn puppy.
Oh yeah.
God.
I'll kill that dog. Ah.
So, I have a friend in my old fencing group who would randomly roll a d20 every now and then just to scare his players.
I used to do that in IRL sessions too.
Well, that's what you do.
In the middle of my players talking, I would just go boop, and they're just gonna be like, "What was that?" And I'm like, "Nothing."
Yeah, no, that you definitely just roll random dice for no fucking reason.
Just to scare them.
Roll random dice and then
ask for random perception checks.
No, what's your passive perception? Okay.
Yeah, it's like, what's your passive perception again? Why? Just need to know.
Don't worry about it.
Yep. Or my favorite, when they look for traps, looks clear.
Yeah.
No matter, like, if they didn't make it or there's no traps, looks
Followed
clear.
by Dalmar exploding.
Yeah.
Yep.
Speaking of exploding, Ashrin, you're up first. It's hard to look
Wait.
at where these positions are, but you can
No.
tell that there's at least maybe
Hold on.
10 or so
Not.
just surrounding
23
you.
is more than 20.
Oh, sorry, Vomer, sorry.
Speaking of
I
exploding.
don't know why my initiative order was scrolled down. I don't know.
No, Volmar can explode first.
I make big booms. Anyway. So, question?
Mhm.
What direction did Dalmar throw the coins in?
I would say where Dalmar is, he threw it off to his right about, let's measure that out so I don't get that wrong. It is 25 feet out.
We're in a forest.
Hmm?
Like, are we in a forest, or? I can't tell by the
It's craggy terrain, kind of like how I designed it here, where there should be vegetation and other things around, but you can see that there are broken logs and other such things, where it's very clear that this clearing probably was somewhat created by nature, or at least naturally by nature.
What you're saying is I don't have to worry about forest fires.
Not as far as you realize.
Only you can prevent forest fires. Kill the wizard first.
That's what I was thinking. Just fired off a fireball in that area.
Okay. Double check the area there.
You
We're
can't
back
see him
using
watch
fireball
him
now?
early.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I don't like the counting.
Well, I'm just checking the size, because I need to know where you're smacking here. Because I need to know myself where the hell these things are getting hit. So you're just gonna do like that general area?
Yeah, just like general.
Okay.
See if there's any motherfuckers out there.
18 and a 4. So 1 saves and 1 takes half damage. Or 1 takes full damage.
Say hello.
Dalmar shudders.
Ashrin does too.
Oh, sad face.
And while you can't really see any of the effect that goes off with the booming explosion of flame that coats the ground, you hear this odd, strange, just shrill, almost a croaking sound, but it sounds far more gruff and stony. Do you want to move at all?
I'm gonna stay on the cart.
Alright. Ashrin!
Protein stone.
Can I see anything over there?
You want to make a perception check to try and see if you can see them?
Seeing your enemy is overrated when you have fireball.
To whom it may concern.
Natural fucking 20. Alright, because of that, natural 20. Let me, go ahead and pop in your little friends here. Boop.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck you.
You
What
are
are
looking around. You can't help but see where Dalmar threw his dagger before it dissipated. You see the little eyes that he was aiming at, and then you recognize that shape, and you realize, oh, they look like the pebbles in the terrain. Oh, there's a lot of them. So what do you want to do?
There's, what, 20?
There's 18.
Roughly? 18? I can't count. I will let my friends know that we are surrounded by a lot of them. And that they just look like little rocks. And I will activate my cloak and fly up about 30 feet off the cart.
Okay, so 30 feet up.
and that is my action.
Bonus action if you want it. Cantrip,
I don't
spell,
have-
anything?
I don't have anything as a bonus action,
Alrighty.
except for Misty Step, which isn't really.
Finoa. Christ, the fuck is she gonna do? You know what? Hang on, let's see if she sees what the fuck these things are. That's a hard no. She has no idea where any of these little toads are. So she is just gonna go into a rage and hold her action until something gets close enough for her to whack.
Fuck are these
Speaking
things?
of la toads, you guys all start to watch as a minor bit of earth starts to shift, and you would normally only see this with like a stampede of heavy creatures where the pebbles start shifting and forming on their own. As you just, Ashran and Dalmar, more than anything, you can just see these eyes just growing closer towards you. One of them is gonna go right for the horse. And it's not close enough. That's going for the horse.
Our fucking
They're
horse.
going for the horse.
Oh, Vera left.
Varel, since you do still have Speak with Animals up, you do know that these creatures are just saying that meat, fresh meat, must eat, must bite, must stop, keep going, don't stop. Just several voices of these creatures going for the kill.
Okay. Wait, is it my turn?
No,
Oh, it
that
is.
was just what you hear
Okay,
because you still
never
have Speak with Animals up.
Oh shoot. You're right.
Actually, that one, I have to make a... That one is burrowing deeper. And that one is also below half now. That one also burrows deeper.
This sound of that voice like made my brain jump to fucking Morton from Spiderwhite Chronicles.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
As Ashran, you can see this better than anyone. As you see these beady eyes start making their way towards the horse, and as the horse begins to just slightly lift up its hoof from right underneath, one hoof just into the ground. And you hear the horse start to utterly panic.
Shit.
And you watch as soon as his other hoof lands into the ground as well, as it is literally being pulled into the solid earth.
Oh, that's cool. I will relay this information.
It's now considered restrained, and as is the other horse considered restrained. Meanwhile, that one, Jack, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Yeah.
23.
Yeah.
You watch as from where those small little beady-eyed pebbles come out of, all of a sudden, with an unnatural swiftness and strength, you watch as a stone rocky toad just leaps from the earth itself, trying to land right on top of you. But you manage to make the saving throw, so you just move out of the way as you all feel the cart just crash with the weight of whatever this creature is. You hear the splintering of wood as you watch this little guy, who is about the size of Finoa, just land hard on the cart. Speaking of Finoa, swing, swing. That misses. Swing number 2.
Watch this be a TTK and the question for no one misses.
That misses. 2 swings, and both of them just impact the toad, but you hear the grinding of natural stone across its back, and you see it almost chip like little pebbles off of it. If Fanoa struck it, so it's gonna bite Fanoa. That's a 10 to hit. That's not gonna fucking hit even Fanoa. That's all it can do. Jack, you're up. As you've literally been pushed out of your seat on the cart. Someone has replaced you.
Can I see the rest of these fucking things?
Make a perception check. Now, what the fuck is with you guys today?
Okay, so I know where they're at.
Now seeing this one up top, and you're like, ah, those are the eyes you're talking about. You look directly to your right, and you just see one literally 10 feet away. It's like, oh, those pebbles. And you just start just registering all of them around.
Okay, where's high ground?
Nowhere.
This is all flat rocky? No high
This
ground
is
at
all
all?
flat rock. You got a couple boulders like up to your northeast or northwest, and then there's some trees
Yeah,
in the
like
distance, but
that.
around you right here and now, it is all rocky
Okay.
flat ground.
That fucking sucks. I was hoping like this would be higher elevation.
It is slightly kind of like hill-wise, but it's only like 2 or 3 feet.
Okay.
Could you stand on that log over there?
Good.
Fuck. I don't like any of this. And I'm gonna rest something.
Oh yeah, speaking of logs, that one is on fire. Burner.
Wait, which
Because
one's
the
on
fireball went off on it.
fire?
All right.
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
I am going to... Fuck. Yeah. It's a reaction. Go invisible. And let's see here. So 5. And I'm gonna go out here.
Okay.
Give me some distance. That's invisible.
We're now invisible. Where is that? There it is, right there. Okay. So you go invisible and you run off away from these surrounding toads.
Yeah.
Bonus action for anything?
No. No.
Farrell, what you up to?
Okay, before I say anything, question.
Mhm.
Is there anyone actively attacking one of the horses?
Yeah.
You don't see them, but you do hear the horses freaking out, and as you look over, you see the one on the left has 1 hoof in the ground, and the one in front has 2 hooves in the ground.
Like, it's like keeping it down?
It seems like they are either pulling it into the ground, or they are just keeping it down. One of the two things. Actually, you speak with animals. You know that these creatures are just talking about bite, eat, don't let it escape, eat, devour.
Okay, do you think it would freak the horses out if there was just a random wolf that came out of nowhere?
I've already ruled it that as long as it's not bigger than the horses, they're pretty okay. They might kick the shit out of you if you try to attack them, but beyond that, they'll be fine.
The wolf is smaller than the horse, the
The wolf
direwolf?
is smaller than a horse.
Okay. 'Cause I'm about to bite some toads.
I'm pretty sure they're made of stone.
They are.
They are?
They are made of stone. Or at least from what you saw, Fanoa slash at it 2 times and not do any real damage to it. You just heard the grinding of steel on stone.
If that's the case, what I'm gonna do actually before I wild shape is this one holding the 1 hoof down?
As far as you can see, there is a hoof being pulled down, and there is a pair of pebbles there.
Give me like 2 seconds. I don't have my mouse today.
Okay, it's been 2 seconds.
Thank you for that.
I got it. Y'all set me up
I'm-
way too easily for that.
I'm gonna cast Entangle on one of the toads that are holding the horses down.
Entangle is a 20-foot cube? Question mark? I know it's a bigger square. I know it's not a single target.
So
Yes,
theoretically,
20-foot cube. So,
oh, that's a lot. Okay, Can I get like?
yeah. So that's the cube that you're looking at. You can arrange that how you want.
How do I move
Like, you
that?
can do like this if you want.
Wait, how do I do that? Oh.
If you want to do one yourself, on the upper left there is a square where you can do draw shape,
Oh.
and because it's a 20-foot cube, just do 4x4 square. You actually have to click on the map and actually drag it from corner to corner. But you can do a 4x4 square, and you can move it around yourself.
Okay. Cool. Good to know. That actually, where the square is right now is fine, I think.
Okay, so they have to make a dexterity saving throw. It's on the spell. What's the saving throw on that one? Pharaoh.
Hmm.
What saving throw is it for them to make?
For sure, Dex.
Strength.
Off the top of my head. Oh,
Strength.
Strength saving throw.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ignore me.
Sorry.
I didn't hear you. Yeah, you were a little muffled.
Oh, do you want me to say it here? Can you hear
I
me
was talking
better?
to Vollmer.
Uh-oh.
He said something and then just went, "Okay, ignore me," and I was just like, well, "You were muffled. I literally couldn't understand you." First one got a natural 1. The other two got 25s. And that is them considered restrained, right?
I'm so sorry. You're gonna need to say that like one more time.
It's considered restrained, right? What's it say on the spell that it makes them? Like it should
They
say a
must
creature. Oh, yep.
They must succeed at a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants.
Yep.
Until the spell ends.
So one of them is currently entangled. And incredibly enough, it's the one that has the horse hoof right now. At least one of them. The other two, unfortunately, they're not sure what it is about the earth and ground and the toads in their natural habitat, but it seems like they have no issue breaking from the entanglement. So you do know you have one trapped. And that's your action. So what do you want to do for your bonus action? And movement.
What can I do for my bonus action again?
You can wild shape.
I'm gonna wild shape.
Yeah. What are you turning into?
Maybe get off the cart first.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that.
Probably. So what you changing into? Oh, go back to the selector tool on the upper left.
Yeah. I'll do a bear.
Okay, we're going bear again. $34 HP. 34 out of 34. So you hop off of the car 5 feet and turn into just a bear right beside the horses, who would normally panic at the sight of a bear, but they have seen you transform into bear, I think, 3 times now. So it seems like they've gotten used to it. They're used to hell and back. You still got 25 feet of movement, because I believe bear is still 30. There's 40, so I'll say you still have 30 feet of movement.
I'll move. Which one's the one that's entangled?
The one with the little manacle handcuff thing on them.
Oh. I'll move right here. right there.
Dalmar, what you up to? Muted.
Thank you.
Saw your lips move.
Yeah. Brr. I guess this duder right there. And then we're just gonna fling some blades at him.
The toad off of the cart or on the cart?
This one here.
Off the cart? Okay. 12 misses.
Side note, Dalmar, you have advantage on the one on the cart, which gives you sneak attack.
Yeah, because Finoa has Totem of the Wolf, so you get pack tactics.
Oh. Yeah, I might go for the one on the cart then.
Okay, go ahead and roll again to see if you get
Okay.
this. 21 hits.
Alright, and then...
Literally, Fanoa is your best friend.
Yeah. 18 hits, so both of those do hit. Says that and gets terrible sneak attack.
Dang.
Hey,
True.
16 damage is 16 damage. As you launch both daggers just right at it, sticking into the body. And while you feel that whatever that skin is definitely not basic ass skin, your psychic daggers still dig in. You hear the shrill croaking, which I need Finoa and Dalmar. Oh no, Volmer too, because you're within 10 feet. I need all three of you to make wisdom saving throws for me.
Oh, groovy.
Y'all got
Nash,
your
you're
back.
30 feet up, so it does not affect you. That is a fail on Volmer.
Fuck.
So does everyone.
I'm going to... side
Fail on
bolstered
Finoa.
knack that. Cool. That's an adjusted 20 for me then.
20 saves. So as Finoa and Volmer, Dalmar you as well, but you manage to cover your ears in time. You start hearing that shrill, gravelly croak that you had before, but now you hear it more as this reverberating, high-pitched whine of some sort that sounds almost like someone is literally grinding stone directly into your head. As you are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Oh.
You bastard.
Ow.
You're right, Fanoa's about to miss the TPK.
You bastard.
You still get your movement. Dalmar.
Seeing what's happening to the horses? Nah. No. I don't feel like getting trapped like that. I'm gonna stay on the cart.
Bulmer, unfortunately, you are stunned for the turn. But at the end of your turn, you recover from your stun. Ashrin.
Alright, I am going to use a sorcery point and empower my spell and
Okay.
cast Magic Missile at a 3rd level. Into that one.
So it's number 1. Jeez. Is that going to the same one?
Yeah.
Number 2.
I will re-roll that one.
Same one?
Yeah.
Number 3. 2 more.
Same one.
That one. With 4 darts launching at this toad. And you even controlling the power of one of those darts to at least impact a little bit better. You watch as each of them strike against him. That stony-covered body breaks away as you reveal small bits of what would be flesh if it doesn't look so much like just natural dirt beneath. Before you watch as the toad just onto the cart, not moving. Got one more dart.
I will re-roll that.
Who is that going
Into
towards?
this one.
That one. You also hear that reverberating, croaking sound coming from beneath the ground once more. D20. We're at 3, I believe?
4.
4. E.
Come on.
I said
Yes!
3! I rolled it!
Yes, I'm so happy.
Roll me a
Fireball.
D20.
Waiting for that fireball.
This would be such a perfect time for the fireball since we're all like bunched together.
Oh, it would be. It'd be
9.
Except for I'm 30 feet up in the air.
She is 30 feet up in the air, so she's only the only one who goes kapoof.
unless
Roll
it's
me a D100.
unless it's a fireball on the last target she hits.
I'm not going to say that's an option, but you know.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yes.
Strangely enough, no notable effect.
Notable effect.
Yeah. You got 60 feet of movement and bonus action if you want it.
Mm,
This makes me so happy.
I'm concerned.
I love chaos magic.
You try to speak and bubbles escape your mouth.
60 feet and bonus action if you want it.
Alright, I think I'm just gonna hang out there for a little bit.
Alright. Finoa, unfortunately, is stunned. Unstunned at the end of her turn. The toads go. That one is dead. The 3 that have the horses in their grasp. One is entangled, so has disadvantage on this incoming attack. Well, has it? Oh no, it doesn't have grappler, so no, it's still a disadvantage. That's gonna fucking whiff with a natural 1 and a natural 2. Fucking Christ. Then these next 2 are straight rolls.
Why is there fucking groups locked with horses?
Every group sucks with horses.
It's every group.
It's the
It's a-
rocks, not
The
the
thing you
fucking
have to
rocks.
realize, a horse is a big hunk of meat. A lot of animals like to eat big hunks of meat.
The thing is, we've been doing pretty damn well at keeping these horses safe so far.
Yeah, because you've been going on the main road. This is the first time anything's attacked you on the main road. That isn't the
Yeah.
rock. And even then, the rock was off the main road.
Fucking rock.
Mm-hmm.
The
Man.
first one hits.
Corvus would be so good right now.
An awesome Chromatic Orb would be so good right now.
Oh, wait, yeah, very good to speak with the animal. So you are hearing the horse literally panic and going, my leg, it's biting my leg. I'm gonna make actually a con save for that one, because that's a lot more damage.
Our poor horse is almost dead.
I can feel the sadness in Viril's silence.
It's worse because Vero can hear every word of them panicking.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I mean, if you're gonna have
just
to...
has to hear this. Oh wait, is speak with animal concentration?
Think so?
Maybe.
No, it is not. It's just a ritual. Nope. So Vero, if you want to keep listening to the voices from all these creatures, you can, or you can cut it off. Your choice.
I don't want to hear this.
Okay. So yeah, once you hear the horse start to panic, you cut off speak with animals.
That's just gonna make them even more mad. Oh my gosh.
Meanwhile, the horse in the back, you hear an uncomfortable crunching sound. And while you see the horse pull its leg free from the ground, it's because there is no leg there anymore. The toad did enough damage to just straight up bite off the fucking leg.
Think maybe we should just ditch him and run.
I do. Start doing some bleed out damage on that horse.
No, we save them when we get a horse prosthetic.
No,
Okay,
we're gonna
not
old
that much
yellow
bleed
this
damage.
shit.
Also, at least that horse is technically no longer grappled because it doesn't have a leg that's being grappled anymore.
Fuck you!
Oh no!
I hate
If there was ever a fog giant spider you are now prey moment, I feel like this is now that moment.
Vero, I need you to make 3 dexterity saving throws in a row, but roll them one at a time to see if you fail one. So I need a dexterity saving throw as the bear, because your bear has different stat than you. So
Oh.
okay, that might
Never
fail anyways as a bear.
You said dexterity?
Yes. Oh, the bear has worse than you. Oh.
Rip.
So that would be an 8, so you would fail right off the bat. As you're concerned over the horses and cut off your spell. Unfortunately, you don't notice the 3 toads that are currently leaping into the air to pin you to the ground. 1 pin, 2 pin, 3 pin.
It's a frog pile.
I hate you, Jack. I
Hate you
hate
so
you.
much.
I hate you so goddamn much.
No, that's terrible.
And because you are prone, all 3 of these bites get advantage.
Oh my god.
24, 25, and 25. That is 10, 12, 15, which is 37 points of damage, which means, Vero, you are no longer a bear.
Bro, I swear.
And you take 3 points of damage to your actual health.
Oh my god.
As Vero now... At least you grow from underneath them. You appear on the ground off of them with a small scratching bite on your arm. Just like, fuck these toads. That's all they have for their turn.
I knew I hated fucking the mushroom guys from Mario for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Ashton, you said you're 30 feet up, right?
Ashton's gonna be the only one to survive this because the toads can't hit her.
This toad is going to make an athletics check to see if you can get this attack off. 18, it is going to be able to do this. You watch as one of the toads to your right, which you think, that's too low to come and get me, leaps from out of the stone 20 feet up and launches its tongue directly at you with a 10-foot reach. Literally has a 15-foot reach, so it would have been able to make it regardless. 21 to hit. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
You're muted.
Muted. I'm gonna guess that's Hellish Rebuke.
Yes.
You just barely make it.
Damn.
As you feel this tongue impact you on the side, you launch your hand out for Hellish Rebuke. That's Dexterity, correct? It is Dexterity. Barely fails with a 14, so he takes the full 14 points of fire damage. As you coat the toad in flames of Hellish Rebuke, you use every muscle in your body to rip off whatever sticky, gooey liquid this thing has that attaches itself to you. And you feel it try to tug you down to the ground with it, but unsuccessful as you tear it off, and it just hits the ground with a thunderous thud. You see an indent in the stony earth beneath you. They cannot see Jack from that range.
I'm also invisible.
You are just outside their tremor.
Oh
Their
fuck.
tremor sense.
That's what
Tremor
I was
sense.
worried about. Yep.
I was worried about that too.
That's
You are
why.
literally 5 feet out
What
of
is that?
both their tremor senses. However, this one... Let's see if it wants to go for you. If it wants to go for the thing it literally can't see. It does not.
My knowledge, tremor sense is basically a blind sight if you're touching the ground.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh.
this one does not care about you, though. It cares for the target it can actually see. It has no target right now. Dalmar, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That was my whole gamble, was that tremor sense thing.
Uh-huh.
16 saves. As you watch another toad come from the ground to just crush you under its stony weight, but does not manage to do so as you hop out of the way. Oh, that one's within reach also. Let's see if it gets this tongue attack off on you, Ashrin. Barely makes it with a 16. That's the DC I set for this fucking thing. So that's gonna attack you with the tongue again. 25 to hit. Fuck, these toads really want you.
Getting tongued and not in the good way.
9 points of bludgeoning and strength saving throw.
9 points bludgeoning.
I hate these damn frogs.
Uh-oh.
As the tongue impacts you from the
Oh.
opposite side, you weren't expecting that. Before you have a chance to tear it off like you did before, it pulls you down with it. You are still 10 feet off the ground, though.
How much did I take the first time I got hit? Because I forgot.
You took 8. So you're taking 17 so far.
Okay.
As it lands hard on the ground, you get pulled 10 feet towards it. You have to be 5 feet.
Ow.
So you're 10 feet away. You're 10 feet off the ground. And this thing is literally attached to your side, and you feel the throbbing pain of the impact of the tongue that hit you. Jack.
Okay. Real quick. I am going to take a couple steps back. Fuck. I'm an idiot and forgot I had some things. Cutting words, god damn it. Okay. 40, 45. Okay. I am going to... Oh shit. Eldritch Blast that fucking thing.
Go for it.
And I'm guessing I have advantage since I'm invisible.
Yes, that's right. Your first one will have advantage.
Is the first one or both rays?
It's only the first one, because then you break it.
Okay.
Doesn't, yeah,
And they're
invisibility
two
breaks
separate
once you use a
rolls.
spell, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, invisibility breaks when you use a spell
Okay.
or you use an offensive action.
So first one
19 hits.
with Genie's Wrath, which is thunder damage.
Impacts it well, and seems like it hurts the creature.
Does it seem like that?
Oh, Ashton, you're within 10 feet of it. I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Does it seem like that thunder damage did a little bit more or no?
It seems like it did about the same. You saved. As that shrilling creak from it taking an impact grinds into your head, but you manage to shake it off. Give yourself a light slap to keep from it stunning you.
Second one.
19 also. Still hits.
Same one.
9.
9.
As that second impact, while it's in the middle of shrieking and croaking, you see that inflated sack at the base of its neck that you aim right for, impacting that fleshy, whatever stone substance that is. As you see it burst in all its strange, ichory stone glory as it onto the ground.
Alright.
Gross.
Bonus action. Healing word to Ashran.
All right.
5 points.
5 points of healing to Ashram.
And I am gonna fucking step back again.
Okay.
Let's get range on
Barrel.
these fuckers. I don't like
Prone on the ground, unfortunately no longer a bear. What do you want to do? Oh, wait, it's Entangle's concentration, isn't it?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
Yes, Entangle is concentration. I need you to give me 3 Constitution saving throws. This is to maintain Entangle. None of them went above 20, so you just have to make 10s on these.
Oh, me?
I need you to make 3 Constitution saving throws. This is to maintain Entangle. You're good? Failed, unfortunately. Entangle is gone. The dice are not with you today, guys. So,
Also, the
Barrel.
fact that you threw 18 fucking frogs at us.
I
That
will
might
say,
have
though,
something to do with it.
2 of them, though, you do know have not returned. That you've hurt pretty badly. They
Yo,
have
you
not
threw
returned.
18 and they grapple for advantage.
Oh.
Grapple for advantage.
I'm pretty sure if something's grappled and you attack it, it gets advantage, right?
No.
Oh, I guess
Only
I was
if
wrong.
only if your feet.
Yeah.
Still, 18.
So, Barrel. Prone on the ground, there's 3 toads in front of you, above ground, and 1 to your right you know is grabbing onto the horse. What do you want to do?
Okay. I'm looking at something real quick.
Not letting me do my joke? God damn you.
Wanting to buy cleric with what's it called? Where you could ask your god for a favor.
Divine intervention.
Divine intervention. Yeah. Smite a bitch.
I probably should have looked at my spells. Hey, wait. Quick question. Oh, wait, never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay. Can I... Oh, wait, if I do that, I'll be... Okay, never mind. I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly.
Panic.
I'm just kind of here. These are, like... tanky little guys. Can I, like... That was the wrong button. Just go somewhere else that's
you can move
not...
up to 15 feet because you're prone. You have to use half your movement to get up. So you can go to 15 feet. Just take note. If you move away from them, they can try and bite you.
Mm-hmm.
You still have, I think, more wild shapes too. You could.
Yeah, you do have one
transform
more
again.
wild shape.
Oh, that's true. Okay. We'll give it one more go. This time, Direwolf.
Okay. So that's gonna push that toad back. As you go. Direwolf. And that one has 37 hit points.
panicked for a second thinking you were saying the toads had 37 hit points.
God, I hope not.
So, as you bonus action wild shape into your direwolf form, what you doing?
This is probably not gonna work, but I'm gonna try and bite it anyways.
Which one? There's 3 in front of you that are above ground, and then there is one to your right that's below ground, but you know is grabbing onto the horse right now.
You know what? We're dying anyways. Let's go for the one that's biting the horse.
Okay. Go ahead and make a bite attack against it.
I think it's this one.
You hit!
Thank God.
So go ahead and roll the damage on that bite.
It's the 2d6 plus 3 thing.
Yeah, whatever it says it is on the little sheet. 13 points. As you just, with your woven fury and rage, you dig your snout down, and while you feel that the stone makes it much harder to grab onto this toad or whatever this thing is, you do manage to grab onto what would be its eye, and you bite down hard on it as you still manage to impact it for a good bit of damage. And Direwolves only have 1 attack. You've done your bonus action. Do you want to move, or are you going to stay there?
I do actually want to try and move, because I'm not trying to be ganged up on by like 5 frogs.
So you used half your movement to get up, so you have 25 feet.
I'll go like right here.
Okay.
Like right here, I think.
Okay. Dalmar, what you up to? There's a toad on the cart with you.
Um.
And
Okay,
Finoa
yes.
does give you still advantage on this because she's still right next to it. And not stunned.
Then just gonna fucking slicey this thing. You said I still get advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
Does it not hit? Second one does hit.
These rolls.
Hey,
my
there's
God.
that sneak attack.
Max damage on, almost max damage on sneak attack, 2 points off.
Yep. However,
Dang.
within 10 feet are also the horses. So I need Finoa, Volmer, and Dalmar to make wisdom saving throws for me. As do the horses. Dalmar, you save. Finoa failed.
Fuck.
And the 2 horses. They both managed to pass, incredibly enough. Hey, Volmer, what you up to?
Oh, is my...
No,
Yeah, so-
yeah, I need some saving throw from you, because that toad just got hit right in front of you, and it's doing its shrill.
Be real, I thought you said barrel.
Defensive shrill. 16 passes.
There's
So
another.
Noah is the only one that gets stunned by this next shrill, as you all were prepared, and the horses seem to somehow be more focused on their panic right now than they are over the fact that there's a shrilling toad in the back of the cart.
Yeah, their friend just got his leg bitten off. What the fuck?
Yeah. You still have your movement down more if you want it.
No.
No? Volmer, no longer stunned. What you doing?
Step 1, Blade Song.
Blade song in it? Okay.
There's a juicy
There's a funny-
fireball target over there.
I'm within 5 feet of someone, I'm activating Blade Song. Like, there's no point in not doing it.
Mhm.
And then I want to fire off a Chromatic Orb.
Which
Good
one?
boy.
You
Double
don't
checking. Chromatic Orb requires you to make a ranged spell attack, correct?
Yes.
You are within 5 feet of a creature. That's going to be a disadvantage. Because that toad's pissing you off right now.
Do you have another fireball? Because, man, these things are clumped.
Yeah, those ones up there are very clumped.
I do have another fire. I was not looking over there. Oh, I'm gonna drop a fireball over there.
All right. Just gonna double check the distance on that.
You could
Just I want to
probably
make sure I give you your money's worth.
Fireball can go 150 feet.
Yes.
Yeah. And you could
I won't go
probably
very
get
far.
all of them. This one up.
Oops.
Yeah.
Come on.
And the horse.
No, no,
Can
you
we try to
can
do
miss
that
the
on
horse.
that where it doesn't hit the horse? I'd rather
Yeah, that's,
not.
I'm trying to adjust it. There you go. There you go. Perfection.
Just slightly off from getting that fucker, sadly.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, because even if you lift it up one square, you can nick that one at the bottom, but unfortunately cannot get that one up there. But hey, 5 is still really good.
5 is phenomenal.
Yes, it is.
First one fails, which is the one beneath the ground. You just hear that shrilling sound of death ring in the air.
It deserves it.
You had 2 max rolls and 2 fucking minimum rolls.
Next one saves, so that's 14 on that one. That one fails? Yes, fails. That is a full 29 on that one. Next one.
These things have 30.
They have about 30 HP, yeah.
Early saves with a 16 on the dot.
Honestly, I think it's more they have resistances.
You haven't seen them be resistant to much of anything that you've done. It just seems like these stony toads, whatever they are very bulky.
I'll be honest, you said
hardy
stone
little
toad, and my
creatures.
brain went to, oh, you can't flash at these or bite them or anything.
Probably have good AC, which is why Fano is having issues, but
Yep. They also seem to be very slow, so the only reason they're doing anything is because Varel went to them and beyond. Yeah, basically it. So fireball goes off, and you watch as the 3 toads above ground take some pretty serious damage. One of them in particular, you see the stone is now kind of partially glassed over with the heat, and you can hear the crackle and the breaking of it. That one is above ground, and that horse is within 10 feet of it, so that horse needs to make a wisdom saving throw. It fails. The horse in front is stunned for the turn.
See, the stunned is what fucking sucks. That's advantage.
Yeah, that's advantage on everything. And you can't do shit for an entire fucking turn.
Yeah.
Honestly, the worst part about this is that there's fucking 18 of them.
Yeah, movement and bonus action if you want it.
Use bonus action for Blade Song.
Fair enough.
And
Movement?
I'm not getting an attack of opportunity on me.
Oh, what, you don't wanna? Alright, Astrid, 10 feet away from this toad that has its tongue attached to your side. What are you
So,
doing?
am I technically grappled?
You are technically grappled, so you cannot move.
Okay.
And this toad just has its mouth gaping wide open as you see its tongue just physically trying to pull you in, but you are holding your own.
Its mouth is just hanging wide open.
Yep. Yeah, I'll give it to you. Stick something in its mouth. Go for it. Poison spray. As you launch the poison spray directly at it, it does
Straight
not
down
seem
its
to
throat.
have a single licking of an effect on
Damn
the
it.
stone toad. It seems you found their one immunity. That's your action. Bonus action? Anything?
Misty Step would get you out of the grapple. Oh wait, is that a cantrip?
You cast. Oh no, she cast cantrip.
Yeah, that was a cantrip. So
Yeah,
can
so
I
she can
can I
do-
cast Misty Step on
You
the
can.
on the same?
On a bonus action, yeah, because
And
Misty
the
Step is a
Misty
bonus
Step would
action.
get me out of the grapple.
Mhm. Because you
Sweet.
teleport, like literally, you just vanish and reappear.
Perfect. I'm going to Misty Step.
All right, so where 30 feet are you going?
Up.
You could.
Yeah, I think I'll go 30 feet up in the air, which puts me 40 feet up in the air.
Yeah,
Correct.
40 feet up there.
Okay, hopefully they can't reach me now.
As you vanish from
And,
the tongue, and it retracts into its mouth, where you see that poisonous spray that you left along its lips. it doesn't seem to be affecting. When it closes its mouth, you see that tongue just kind of like, just kind of lick across.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. We're up to 2. Because of that, you do actually have your movement now. You do have your 60 feet if you want it.
Oh. I mean, I think I can hit anything.
Probably can, honestly.
I
40
mean,
feet up.
I'm 100,
Yeah.
120 for both my firebolt and my magic missile, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty much within range of anything right now. So I think I'll
Okay.
just stay.
Yeah,
I'm 40
you-
feet up in the air.
Could just go higher, just makes it harder for
Oh,
them
like
to leap at you.
10 or 20 more feet up in the air.
Hey. Fanoa
Let's
unfortunately
just do
loses
10
her
more
turn.
feet.
Fanoa unfortunately loses their turn to stun. The toads, I need to make 4 wisdom saves. 2 of them fail. As you watch 2 toads burrow into the ground, seemingly not even having their eyes available. The other 2, this one is going to burrow down and try to grab the horse.
Okay, which horse is missing a leg? Is it this one in the front or is it this one?
This one. I'm gonna give him a nice little, Oh, do I not have a token for broken bones? Oh, that sucks.
It's the one in the front.
No, it's the one in the back. Oh
Is
well,
it?
I'll just give him a red
Oh.
token
That
for
one.
now. Yeah.
That's what I
Wow.
thought.
I'll give him a red token for now.
I thought because of the fucking damage to that front one, that's what it was. Fuck.
No, that one it just bit down, but it didn't actually break its leg off. So now it's just basically just gnawing and eating away at it, while the other one managed to get enough damage that I say it broke its leg off, so now it's just bleeding out at this point.
They're like Komodo dragons.
Yeah.
They like their prey alive.
It does not manage to grapple onto the horse, even with advantage. It got a 9 and a 7. The other one, though, is already biting onto it, and it gets advantage because it's stunned. That's enough. As you watch as the horse gets pulled its leg further down, and you all feel the cart semi-tilt a little bit with the reins that are connected to the horse as it falls to the ground, flailing, but you see the flailing is starting to just weaken and wane, as unfortunately the horse at the front is a lost cause. That one is just gonna help.
Is
the
it
horse.
down or is it dead?
It's being devoured as we speak.
Okay.
So maybe you can save it. Maybe. Who knows?
Let's keep healing it so we can prolong its misery. Bring it up, let it get eaten again. Bring it up, let it get eaten again.
That one is currently eating a leg, so it's not going to do a damn thing.
Oh,
And
God.
no one needs to make a dexterity saving throw from this toad.
That'd be a fucked up way to feed something. Let him bite at something's like leg, take a chunk out, then like restoration that or regenerate to
God,
make it,
yeah.
and then let him eat it
Y'all
again.
done fuck up. That's terrible. Don't even think about that.
That's what happened with Prometheus.
Yeah.
With the whole fucking raven thing.
Yeah.
40 feet up, 20 feet. You are just outside of range as you watch all 3 of these toads launch up into the air and launch their tongues directly at you. And there's a moment you think, oh, not again, before you watch their tongues just barely stop 5 feet away from you. And they
I
land
flip
hard on
them
the
off
ground
as
again.
they fall.
That is all they've got. This one already tried to pounce Finoa. It's gonna try to bite onto Finoa. No advantage or nothing. That's a 10. That's not gonna hit. Oh right, that one's also on there. That one needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Does make it. Dalmar, you look easy enough to swallow. Oh, never mind. 13 to hit.
Does not hit on a 13.
As both these toads go for the smaller targets, one going for Fanoa and one going for Dalmar, you just fend them off with ease. Jack.
Has this one moved at all?
Yes, it has. They
Okay.
don't move fast.
Okay. Fucking Christ. I don't want to. I don't want to. Just don't want to. Yeah. Ashran looks okay now. I'm gonna yell up to her, fly higher!
You just watched 3 tongues launch at her, just barely miss.
Yeah, and we're gonna go, and I'm gonna do Eldritch Blast at that one.
Go for it. 10 misses.
Second one, same target.
23 hits.
10 points damage.
One strike is all it takes from a range, while the first one just barely swings off, trying your best not to hit Fanoa or Dalmar. The second one finds its mark and impacts along the side of the croak. No, it died this turn. It can't do the croak. As you hear that shrilling sound, try to pick up, but it doesn't go through as it just collapses on the cart. That cart is, by the way, creaking and weighing down hard, y'all. Got 3 stone toads on there.
How could this thing handle 2 manticores but not 3 stone toads?
These things are small boulder in weight. Manticores are flesh, so you can consider them also small boulders. Basilisk are straight up large boulders.
I'm gonna climb on top of that rock.
Okay. Jack just getting further and further away, just climbing the rocks in the distance.
Yep.
Plot twist, that rock's just one really big one.
Actually, before I run off, I will toss another healing word out to... Oh, fuck. Ashran. 4 points.
Alright, 4 more healing.
Okay.
The stone opens its mighty jaw and swallows Jack whole.
I mean, fitting end for Jack, to be fair.
You stood atop a Kuthik, you fucker. Veril, what you up to, Mr. Direwolf?
Quick question.
Hmm?
So you said these things are slow, right? One of
Seems
the
like these things
horses
are.
isn't being touched right now, right? Can we?
The horse that's being devoured is, but yes.
Okay,
But we have one horse that hasn't been damaged
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah, one horse that
we-
literally has
I
not been damaged.
feel like I know where you're going with this.
yeah,
I
I
feel
was
like
like,
I
can we
do
just
too, but-
let them run away just for now? We'll find them later, but I just...
We have
Oh.
to somehow get the reins off them and all that shit quickly.
Could cut them off.
That's
Or
not
in
where I
Veril's
thought you were
case,
going
bite
with
them
this.
off.
Honestly, whatever. They're fast.
I'd
I'm
rather
scared.
stab other things right now than the ropes for our horses.
So Veril, what you up to?
Mm.
Which, by the way, all 4 of those toads that are currently devouring the horse, they burrowed underground. You can visibly see they are pulling the body into the ground.
We're attached to that.
Yes, that's why I said you feel the cart semi-tilted and just off balance now.
My idea still stands, but okay. So, like, attached to the cart, you know, we would have to, like, get the reins off, but, like, is there, like, one, like, rope that's just tied onto there? Like, just, is there, like, one thing that I could just, like, bite and it would let them go?
Make me
I don't
an
really know.
intelligence check for me real quick. Intelligence
Like,
or
I don't-
perception, actually. Your choice. Your choice.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know how these work. Intelligence or perception?
Yeah, this is your stats because this is mental.
Man, whoever rolled this encounter, fuck you.
Sorry.
As she walks away. again, Beryl isn't used to these kinds of reins and such. You're more used to the horses just naturally pulling themselves along. So unfortunately, you don't really see where that one strike would help all the horses.
So hold up, I'm googling like sleigh ride reins,
Mhm.
and that'll give us a couple of visuals to work with here. Give me a second.
Yeah, there are ways to do it. I'm not saying there aren't. I'm just saying that it's a little on the difficult side to get that one sweet spot that would release all the horses. Because part of it also requires the horses themselves to break themselves free. You can make it easier, but yeah.
Easier just to do this, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's
For now, I'll just try and get at the toads that are currently devouring one of the horses.
Okay.
Specifically this one because it's basically almost dead.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
If I miss this, I riot.
Unfortunately, your rage and fury, you try to bite at it, but all you're getting is stone, gravel, and dirt. Dalmar, what you up to? Let me double check, but I think you still have advantage on that toad. Double checking the wolf totem. Within 5 feet of her, yeah, you still have advantage on that toad.
fuck it up.
Well, okay. So the cart is no longer level,
No,
and
it's now
it's
kind of like
basically
off
going like
balance,
this.
tilted to the
Because most of the weight is on the north side, and it's getting pulled down that way. So if I'm thinking of this kind of like an Indiana Jones movie, like the scene from, was it Raiders of the Lost Ark? No, the one with
It's been too long, but I know the
Bullet.
scene you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah. Like suddenly, I think the toad is putting up comms. That's an action, right? I think
You already put up comms.
I did, huh?
Yes. When
Okay.
when you start seeing the eyes, you put up comms.
That's right. I think instead, I'm going to take up Veryl's suggestion. Climb on top of the good horse and try to slice the reins off of the one that's getting pulled under.
Okay, go ahead and just give me an attack roll. So you're going to climb on top of the horse.
Let's see. I would have to do that with a metal dagger. Is
Yeah,
that
I have to do with the
different
real
plus-
dagger. Unless you want to kill these reins in their sleep. Alright,
Yeah.
22. Easily enough, as you hop onto the back of the horse, and you just start slicing at the attachments of the reins from that side. And it's not difficult enough to say that they were already straining as it was, so one good swipe at it was all it takes to kind of cut it free. And you hear the sound of the wagon just kind of just like come back down to earth.
Okay.
And you now start watching as when the body was having difficulty being dragged inside, you are now seeing it literally just being pulled like it's in quicksand.
Okay. Then, see this, that's my movement and action. And for my bonus action, I'm just gonna chuck a psychic dagger at it.
Not an advantage, but you do still get sneak attack.
Okay. Yeah, 1d4, good. That's the right one.
That hits. Very nice. fucking rogue doing rogue shit. Dealing a lot of damage with the dinky dagger. Alright, Volmer. Oh, wait, Volmer. And Finoa, wisdom saving throw.
And the horse.
I hate this.
The first hit, it's the first hit in the turn.
I hate to
Fails.
I hate this.
say both horses too.
Yep, both horses as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first hit that's taken in the turn.
Stun mechanics are fun.
Finoa's done nothing this fucking fight.
Stun mechanics are fun.
Mechanics are very annoying.
I mean, how do you think he felt with me playing Corvus?
Yeah. The horse to your left, Dalmar, is stunned. The one you're on top of, though, does make it. It's not stunned. And you are just out of range of it, so... Unfortunately, Volmer, turn is stunned, comes back, you're free to go. Ashrin. It's only a 14 to make it!
Yeah, roll better. God.
You have a +4, motherfucker. You have 50% chance of making that. Alright, Ashrin, what you up to?
Fuck you.
Ashrin!
You're muted.
I'm doing
Oh.
math. Hold on.
I was like, I couldn't tell if she wasn't listening else or if she was doing something.
I'm doing math to see how far up in the air I can go and still hit the ones that are farther away from me, or if I need to move forward.
I mean, the one's right beneath you. Obviously, if you were going for,
I don't want to
120
hit
feet.
them.
Yeah. Oh, you don't want to hit them.
I'm gonna
Okay.
hit the ones that are dealing with the other stuff, because like they move slow. So right now, if I can just get out of the range of them, yeah. So
15, 35, up there. Roughly 95 feet, give or take. My math is not exact right now, but I'm also not going to do that exact math. So I'll just say, for the sake of it, until you get your answer, 90 feet is good enough to make up for that 35 foot angle difference.
yeah, I'm 40 feet up in the air right now.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go another 10 feet up,
Okay, so 50 feet up.
and then I will do another empowered spell and cast magic missile.
Alright. Where's that going towards?
Gonna hit this guy. Hold on. This guy first.
Alright. So that is going to... From beneath the ground, you just impacted where you know its head would be, and you just watch as the devouring of the horse kind of slows ever so slightly.
And I have 5
more.
missiles. 4 left?
more.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that one. Fuck me.
Where's that
Alright.
going towards?
This one.
3 more. Do you want to re-roll that?
Yeah, why not? Definitely. This is super effective.
The dice are literally saying, fuck your sorcerer ability.
Alright.
Same one?
Yeah.
2 more. There you go. Do you want to re-roll that one?
No, I don't want to re-roll that one.
One more.
Last one into the same one. I will re-roll that.
Oh, why would you want to re-roll it?
I don't know.
There you go.
Hey.
Finally, the dice agree with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all going out, and Dalmar, you hear that croaking sound from beneath the ground, but cannot affect you while they are burrowed. D20. We're at 2, so you got very good odds on you.
Come on, that one.
You say
Got 10%
D20,
chance.
are you... Is that meant to...
Yes! Yes!
Why did you say that?
Yes!
No,
Hey,
it's your
let's
fault.
go.
I'm so happy right now.
Ashton, do you answer one?
I do have my shirt on.
Yep.
Okay.
I am wearing my shirt.
This makes me so happy. I love chaos. Well, fuck.
Well, fuck.
This is terrifying because we don't have a chart to see what it does.
This
No,
is
you don't.
terrifying because
I
I
have
don't
it.
know what the last one did.
Yeah, that one's still unknown. D100.
I'm thinking it's gotta be something to do with either talking or touching the ground.
It's gonna maximize the next fucking shit she casts.
53.
I don't like that. You sounded
Very nice.
excited.
Roll me a D10.
Kill 1d10 players.
You regain 8 sorcery points.
Fuck yeah.
You just feel that font of power within you just recover and refill as you
Not
cast
that I
your
have
spell.
8 to regain, but hey.
Yeah. Hey.
There you
I
go.
like to imagine the last surge doesn't do anything and it's just there to screw with you.
Who knows?
Yeah.
That's your movement, action, bonus action for anything?
No, I think that's it. Question.
Mhm.
I regained 8, but I only regained the 2 that I had used. I don't have more than that, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Finoa, unfortunately, fucking can't do anything because stun. God, Finoa's done nothing this entire game.
Fuck
Well,
your
she-
stun mechanics, man.
Of all the sessions that she missed, at least it's the one where her character doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
It
To
is
be fair.
honestly fair enough.
She did do something. She missed twice on attack rolls.
Yes.
Yeah. Make a wisdom save for that toad. He does make it. Those two also need them. They both fail. The devouring of the horse once again slows down heavily as you just watch as those two little beady eyes from both toads just burrow further. That one is gonna keep trying to eat Finoa because Finoa is the smaller target, and it goes like, I can swallow that thing. That's gonna hit Finoa.
I lost Jack for a second. I saw the arrow and I just looked up. What the fuck?
That hits Finoa. Also, because she has not done jack shit in 3 turns, her rage is no longer in effect. So she takes the full 11 points of damage.
This is what happens when you give us stun mechanics that are against us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, shit happens.
And she is grappled as it chomps onto her hand, and you see the teeth sink in there. And it visibly looks like it is trying to take her inside.
Oh my.
That one is still chewing on a horse leg. Those 4 are still trying to leap up to get to Ashrin to try and eat her. They cannot. Their tongues are not long enough. So no one needs a dexterity saving throw or get crushed by another toad. That's, unfortunately, a crushing.
Oh. Oh.
Lands on top of Finoa. I'm gonna put her on the side, but we know it's on top of her, and it's gonna try and bite into her as well, this time with advantage.
Frog
If we
pile.
kill Finoa in the session she's gone, she's gonna be pissed.
She's gonna be so mad.
I got 2 13s. Does not hit. But she is pinned beneath a stone toad.
That's 75 away. Okay.
Jack, what you up to?
Okay. I don't like this. So, we're gonna... First one, Eldritch Blast. Tried and true.
Go for it.
Nope.
Miss.
15.
Early hits.
Okay. 9 points of damage to that motherfucker.
9 points of damage. As you launch one, just goes way off trying to avoid impacting your teammates. The second one lands straight and true. Anything else?
Ashrin's safe.
Yeah, you just see 3 toads just leaping up trying to get her with their tongues. Just
Yeah.
utterly failing at it. These things are not smart.
Let's go. I'm gonna climb down off my perch a little bit.
Come out Pride Rock.
15, 20. And gonna get about there. I'm gonna. She only took like one hit, right? She's alright.
Yeah.
Ashton's okay. I don't need to heal anyone right now. Okay. That's it for me.
All
Not
right.
unless you can grow a horse leg back.
Varel.
I don't think it lets
You
her
can try to close the wound.
A
Bite
horse
does
can't
not
run on
hit.
3 legs.
As you go after this toad in the ground, what you were sure should impact it. Unfortunately, while it's buried in the ground, it seems like it's much harder to get that bite on the fucking thing. That's why your dagger missed, Dalmar.
Yep.
Are you gonna move at all?
Nope.
Okay, Dalmar.
Wait, I was space cadetting there for a second. Why did my dagger miss? What?
Their AC's increased when they are burrowed into the ground.
Okay.
So while Jack just hit with a 15 on the toad that's above ground, Varel missed on a 16 while the toad was below ground.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, it checks out.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
So that MFer right there.
Oof, 11. $17 hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. It's probably gonna kill regardless. Jesus.
Oh fuck. Speaking of get fucked.
Psychic dagger in the back that was biting onto Finoa's arm as she went to the ground. You managed to strike it where the back of the head would be, and you just watch as the jaw goes limp, and she manages to just shake it off. It trying to shrill to death, but nope, unfortunately cannot. Got your movement if you want it.
I guess I'll climb back to the cart question.
Okay.
Actually, if I go over here, then I can get advantage next time.
Yeah, that one is literally on top of Finoa, so yeah.
Yeah.
Vollmer. You get to do something!
I get to do shit.
Right on top of Finoa.
Yep, so I'm going to stab at it rather than shoot something at it.
Yep, with advantage, because Finoa's pack tactic, so fish for that natural 20.
Stab it in the butt. Natural 20.
As you see that,
Hey!
God, that would have been the perfect moment to Booming Blade or Green Flame Blade.
I have to do the normal attack first. I can't do.
Well, you could have just called it first if you wanted to.
Fair. I am doing the spell. I'm just doing it as my second attack.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll damage on that critical. Very nice crit damage. Very nice. 15 with the first stab as you go right for the head. And while you don't exactly dig deep, you do feel your rapier dig into where whatever small brain this toad would have would be.
Bless you.
Salud. 25 hits, fish is a natural 20.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. 25 still hits. So
Yep.
roll the rapier damage.
I did before I rolled the second thing.
No, that's green flame blade damage.
No, they're there. Fulmer. 11 piercing.
Oh, I thought that was a hit. Oh, okay. So
No,
that's
that was.
15 points of damage.
I forgot about the advantage for a second.
And Dalmar takes 12, right?
No. 'Cause I'm gonna make the fire go towards the rocks nearby.
Jack takes 12. Fuck.
Honestly, I was thinking of like stabbing the ground with the green flame blade and just having the fire go to vanilla just in case.
It would for all intents and
Just-
purposes be a guaranteed hit.
Yeah, so I didn't have to worry about not one hitting vanilla.
Yeah.
Hmm.
As you stab into it once and you pull back, pulling flame upon your blade and stabbing into it a second time, you see this toad is definitely worse for wear, and I need All three to make wisdom saving throws. First hit is taken in the round. Dalmar finally saves it. Dalmar unfortunately fails.
So if
Noah
I...
fails.
No, I'm too far gone for that.
You know.
Dang.
But Noah also fucking fails. How?
Would that wisdom
Wow,
save
okay.
happen after the first hit?
I'm now rooting for Fanoa to at least not fail one.
No, right? She literally hasn't impacted at all this fight. It's fucking sad. So that's your action, part of your movement. You got bonus action if you want it.
That's end my turn. I can't really anything. I don't have bonus action spells. I'm not taking opportunity attack. Like,
Okay. Ashern. As these three toads are still trying to fucking get at you, and there's one right on top of Noah. The one Varel is striking is enjoying a horse meal, and the other one is enjoying a horse leg.
Is this one underground?
Yes.
Okay, and is this one underground?
Yes.
But I can still see them?
You can still see them with your natural 20.
Awesome. I will do the empowered again. And my last 3rd level magic missile.
Hey, very nice. Where's that going towards?
Let's do this one.
Alright, 4 more.
I will re-roll that. Fuck me.
Same one?
Yep.
Alright, 3 more. You want to re-roll that?
No, I'm happy with it.
Same one?
Yeah.
2 more. Reroll?
Yeah, why not? Fuck me.
Ow.
Saw that coming.
Ouch.
Do you get to choose, or do you have to use the...
No, I have to use the re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah, no, once you reroll, you have to use
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, one left, right?
One more, yep. Hey.
Perfect. Same one, and then... You know what?
First off, D20.
Let's see what kind of fun things happen this time around. Oh, look, I
Okay,
made
fine.
it.
It was that one or nothing. Red 2. Movement, bonus action, if anything.
This horse is missing a leg, correct?
Yes, and I keep forgetting to roll for bleed out damage.
Okay. Horses
It's
cannot function on 3 legs.
It is not looking good.
Horses can't function on 3 legs anyway.
Yeah, and that horse also very much looks like its knees are bending and it's starting to
Cool.
breathe real heavy.
We need to cut that one loose. Can one horse pull the cart?
It might strain the horse depending on elongated travel, but it can.
Okay, I'm gonna shout to... Dalmar's stunned, right?
Yeah, you do
Yeah.
see Dalmar stunned and Fanoa stunned on the ground,
Alright, I'm
being
gonna
pinned by a
shout
toad.
to Volmer.
Mental comms are up.
Mental
Oh,
comms are
mental
up.
comms are up. Okay. Then I will let them know we need to cut that horse loose and we need to run as soon as we can. This one's distracted in the front, and as soon as this one's gone, we need to get out of here. And the cart's gonna go a hell of a lot faster than they can.
the only people who can really effectively drive the car are Fanoa, Varel, and Fedric, and Fanoa stunned right now. Or, not Fedric, Jack. I saw the middle name. Right, the fucking turn order is covering the first name, and I'm tired, so I just read the first.
This is a fucking long ass name. Jack Oliver Frederick Alltrain.
Yeah, like, the turn order was covering the first name and the second name, so I just saw Fedric.
Love it.
Alright, so is that all you're doing, Ashton?
And then I am going to... My fucking mouse is being dumb as fuck. I am going to fly sort of towards Jack.
Okay.
No! You hear that in your head as you start flying towards me. No!
You see the toad start looking in your direction.
Wait, hold on. I can go a full 60, right?
Yeah, you can go full 60.
And they're slow as fuck, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm
you really
gonna
can get
go
right
the
on
full
top of that.
60 and get right on top of him.
Okay.
This is not how I wanted this to go. In both ways.
Finoa, unfortunately stunned, can't do jack shit this turn. Toads, 2 of them need to make wisdom saving throws. Fail on a pass. So that one, off of Finoa, you watch as it just kind of like, you almost see the little tiny toad brain of it kind of register like, oh, I'm going to die. And it leaps off of her. Volmer, you get an attack of opportunity. So does Finoa, but at disadvantage because she is prone. 16 does hit.
I still get advantage from Fenella.
Yes, you do, because it technically would have been in that moment.
It did.
As both of you strike at it, it's almost like Finoa stabbed it in the stomach to raise it and hold it in place for Volmer to just rapier through and just turn into a spit roast. And in that moment, as Finoa holds it up, she just throws it off of the cart, dead on the ground. Finoa did something!
Oh yeah.
Hey.
And
I like to think
one
that Volmer
is-
actually got the hit, and then Fino just stabbed it afterwards. Didn't really actually do anything.
Good. That toad is busy enjoying its horse leg. That one's enjoying a horse meal. These 3 are going to take every last bit of movement they can while burrowing, and that's all they got.
Fuck. And
You
God,
just watch them sink into the ground, but since you know how to watch them at this point, you just see the little beady eyes just...
God damn it, Ashrin.
Jack!
Done
Fucking
fucked up.
book it!
You done fucked up my plan.
Book it!
Okay. Oh, I can't ping with that one. That fucking horse. With my nat 20 perception earlier. Is it dead?
That'd be a new perception.
New perception? Okay.
New perception. 18, that horse seems pretty fucking gone. Even if you could save it, odds are like half of its side is just fucking devoured by this point.
I mean, he's got quite a few healing spells.
It's on you. It is also already cut off, so...
Save a horse. Save the horse.
Yeah.
This is gone, yo.
Yeah, okay.
Getting
It's
rid
weird,
of-
but some horses can survive off 3 legs. Just saying.
But should
Yeah.
you save it?
Normally when you bind
It's
the
half
wound
eaten by
instantly...
now.
I mean, it's the movement of 3 feet. They can't really do it.
They're
Yeah.
they're too heavy.
Yeah. With that being the case, I'm going to fucking first Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna try to shoot the reins, holding
Give me an
both of
attack
them.
roll. 25 is more than enough as you launch both your Eldritch Blast directly at each of the side of the reins to blast them off. And you almost see visibly the horse kind of react at the feeling that it's no longer taut against the cart and start to kind of pathetically limp away.
Did it take both of the Eldritch Blast to hit that, or do I still have one left?
And it would take both of them to release
Okay.
it in an instant.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do that then.
Alright. Vero, up to anything?
I'm gonna still attack that toad. I am determined to kill it.
Go for it.
Vero at this point is a being of spite.
Unfortunately, still in the ground. It just refuses to go down.
I didn't
Yeah,
mean
move.
to do that second time.
Yeah. You have movement if you want it.
No, I am staying right here.
Dalmar, unfortunately stunned. That's your turn. You come back at the end of your turn. Volmer. With Both horses now disconnected. One horse incredibly unscathed. Still connected to the cart.
Fly, you fool.
I have no fucking idea how to control a cart. I've done it before with animal handling rolls, but like, this feels like a bad time to shoot for that.
I don't know. Go for it. Fuck it, YOLO.
Would that take my full action?
That would take your whole action to try and animal handling these guys into... Or the one
Just
horse.
one horse.
I'm contemplating between that and shooting a fireball over here.
You could also do that.
I see fire.
Finoa has a much better animal handling than me.
So as you get on top and you try to get the horse to move, and you're so not used to this, and it's just the horse is partially panicking and also just fucking ignoring you, kind of just like that. Those aren't orders. Whip is not order.
Finoa, can you come do this?
Give me a second. So she's like just kind of getting back up from being pinned by a stone toad. Astrid, what you up to?
Creating a distraction.
You could have flown north, and your ass flew to me.
I needed to make sure you moved.
Yeah?
No!
It's a smart tactic way of doing so.
No! I was fine where I was at. Jack is saying this over comms.
I am still 50 feet up in the air.
Yep.
But, I'm taunting them.
Okay. Here's me. No, give me a... Just give me a performance check.
Okay.
Performance. 13. It's probably one of the strangest performances both Volmer and Jack have ever seen of a tiefling woman flailing in the air with bat wings on her back from the cloak.
You really look like a devil right now, though. Like, at a game.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
But Noah is going to get on up there. Yeah, she has proficiency in water vehicles, not land vehicles. That's gonna be that animal handling. 16 is enough. And as you watch as Noah kind of gets on there, literally just takes the reins from both your hands, like, let me do this. And she just whips with all her voracious fury. And the horse whinnies and starts to take off on its turn, which is on initiative 20 is what I had it going on. This horse be fast, y'all, so get the fuck on this horse. Toads want to get that scrumptious, delicious dinner in front of them. Can't get it.
Swiggity swooty, they're coming for that booty.
Am I even small enough to get on there?
No, but you are fast. You're not faster than a horse, but you are still fast.
Alright, I'll just run behind them.
Yeah. Then that toad is just about done eating its horse leg. It's got one more round in it. And that's literally all of them. Jack!
Oh, man. He said 50 feet. Okay. How big was our cart?
It was 3 squares. 2 squares long. It was just enough to fit the 6 people that you could carry in the back, so hang on. Gonna give you a little square.
Yeah, I'm just outside of range of 30 feet. If I want to do other things. Fuck it. Jump up in.
Okay. Use action to jump up into the cart.
Kind of kick out some of these toads if I can.
Give me a strength check.
Oh god, why? Oh shit!
Ooh.
There is a surprising reaction that you guys have not seen from Jack. That's kind of like he's had this pent-up fury inside of him all this time. And maybe it was Ashrin leading the toads to him. Maybe it was this whole toads encounter. You don't know. But as soon as he climbs onto the cart, with a fucking Shoryuken kick to the fucking face of this toad, just kicks one off, right off of the cart. Just tumbles off.
As I'm sitting on the other one, I guess.
Yeah. Kind of flip your hair back, kind of like, I needed that. Feral, anything?
Upon rolling a 1d2, I guess I'm leaving.
Okay. So as you see the horse start to ready up to leave, you spend your time to follow along.
Huh?
So are you you're leaving the toad alone so you can just go off
Yeah,
with the party? Okay.
unfortunately.
Dalmar, anything?
I love how you had to roll for that.
This is gonna piss off Varel, and
Oh, no.
Do it.
if Dalmar gets eaten by a wolf, that's fine.
Do it.
Oh.
What are you gonna do?
Oh.
Finish off the horse.
Do
Get
it.
it out of its misery. It's already dead.
I was gonna leave it as a distraction for the other toads so that we can
It's
get
still
away.
going to be a distraction. It just doesn't have to feel the pain of being devoured alive.
Yeah?
Watch it survive your hit, though.
If he
Right.
misses both attacks, that's fucking funny.
Honestly,
I'll
it'd
give
be
you-
funnier if he hit the attacks, but he didn't roll high enough damage.
Oh, that's still more than enough. It doesn't matter. It had 2 HP.
Okay.
Yeah.
One strike is all it takes as you, regrettably but understandably, sacrifice your last horse that is already on the verge of death. As you give it to the toads as one last distraction for them to devour before coming after you all.
Old yellow.
And
shit.
overcomes. I'm sorry, Varel. It needed to be done. And then
It's
my
understandable. Understandable.
better that it doesn't feel the pain. And then my bonus action is going to be flinging a dagger at that toad.
Go for it.
Watch it stun the horse.
I mean,
Yeah, it
technically,
would suck. It's
24
not
hits.
within 10 feet though.
Yeah, it's
No.
not within 10 feet.
but Volmar
It's
and
also
I are.
it's also burrowed in the ground, so it cannot do its
Y'all
Not
could be
dudes.
stunned on the back of the cart and do nothing. It's fine.
Literally, Volmer would be the only one affected by it. As you strike into where the eye would be, and while it's only minor damage, unfortunately not able to get that incredible sneak attack damage.
Right.
He still hit it, and it's still shooing away. Volmer, anything? Or are you just letting the cart go?
So I can make a shot off on the toad, right?
Hey guys, I
Yeah.
gotta go. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
See ya.
Oh, okay. We're good.
Probably mother stuff.
All right. $17 does not hit while it's burrowed in the ground.
Mother.
Fuck.
You launch directly at it, but unfortunately, where you try to get what the body is or where the tip of the head would be, you just impact ground. You just hear the sizzling, but no reaction from the toad. Then, with Astronaut Initiative 20, I imagine you're dashing towards the cart.
I am going to fly towards the cart. I reach it.
As you land upon it,
I'm not gonna. Well, how fast does the horse go?
60.
60. I think I'm just gonna stay with it because I can go 60 as well on each of my turn, and I think I'll just stay up in the air, making sure what's going on because I have better sight from up high. But I am going to. Well, okay. Does this toad here seem like it's just eating? It's happy. It's not gonna follow us, or is it looking pissed?
The chewing looks like it's almost complete, but it seems like all it cares about is what it's chewing.
Okay, so I'm just gonna fucking leave it alone, and we're gonna get the fuck out of here.
Okay. And with that, with everyone getting onto the cart, 2 horses have been lost. But you dash the hell out of there, leaving that area for good. For the time being, as you kind of recover from what that was. Very few of you actually got hurt in that fight, but unfortunately 2 major losses were had.
As we leave, can I shoot an Eldritch Blast at that fucker? I have 120 foot range.
Go for it.
First one.
24 hits. 15 does not.
13 total damage.
As you are making a drive-by shooting session at this toad, the first one impacting, and you just watch as that slight shifting of gravel, which is what it was chewing, just dead stops. One last kill for the road.
Yep, as we're riding away. Minor illusion, giant middle finger.
And as you clump your way out of there, rushing, with everything kind of calming down, realizing that, none of us really got hurt. Still lost some things, though. As you all kind of collect yourselves for a few moments. Ashwin, give me an investigation check real quick.
Oh, fuck.
Natural 20? As you're kind of just like resting on the car and you're looking through everything you can to see if
I'm
you can
gonna pat
help.
myself down.
Patting yourself down, like trying to make sure, like, sees like if they left any like that goo acid on you or anything, whatever. See if you can find anything to clean yourself off. You look into your pouch and you recognize something. You don't have any gold pieces, but you sure have a hell of a lot more silver pieces now. All your gold has been converted to silver.
That is fucking amazing.
Oh my
Wait,
god!
that was the wild magic circle.
That was the wild magic.
That is so fucking great, and I love it. That is one of my favorites.
Is that's
Wow.
10 gold, or
10.
10 silver per gold?
Yeah.
Yep. Well, no. Literally, the gold pieces are just silver pieces.
Oh.
Not like monetarily converted.
Not
like the
monetary
gold turned into
conversion.
silver.
You literally lost however many gold pieces. That's how many silver pieces you have now.
I'm fucking broke now.
How much gold did you just lose?
I had 31 gold.
Oh my god. Okay. That's so
And
fucking amazing.
now I am sad.
I will spoil this at least. There is a reverse option.
She's gonna start walking around with like 50% gold, 50% silver at all times now.
Could.
Dude, that's...
At any moment in time, you can get a hell of a lot of gold, or you can get a hell of a lot of silver.
That's so fucking funny. Dear
That's kind of Astrid kind of reeling from this.
Welcome to the Brokecaster Club.
It's so funny. I wish I would have ever thought of that one. Oh, fuck. Great that we never did wild magic stuff.
I have 69 silver pieces now.
Nice.
Nice.
Noise.
Oh, fucking Christ.
As you all continue your ride until the end of the day, where your horse needs to rest, because now one horse is hauling 6 people. I imagine also at some point Finoa and the rest of the party would have just hucked those fucking toad bodies off.
Yeah, before
The
we
cart.
got too far. The
Yeah.
whole
Before
ride.
we do, can we check if there's anything valuable that we could like take from the body?
Give me an investigation or nature check, your choice.
While he's doing that, I'm going to spend a lot of the ride mending this cart. With
Okay.
mending cantrip.
Nice.
God damn, my
20.
nat 20s.
Now we're getting the nat 20.
Right.
Yeah, I know, right?
It doesn't
You're
matter.
dead.
It's kind of the name of the game for this group, I swear.
Mm-hmm.
I think like Corveus was the only one that was nat 20 heavy in combat.
Fulmer, roll me a d2.
What's the command for that? I usually just use the
Just
menu.
slash R d2. 1d2. Slash R space 1d2. You can also do a d4 and 1 and 2 are 1. Roll me 2d20s.
Okay, okay.
7, 16.
Now put your left foot in and take your left foot out. And put your left foot in and you shake it all around.
You put your left foot in and you... That's it.
It gets eaten by a
Is it-
toad.
I guess, yeah.
In the first toad, what you see in the mouths of each of the toads is that you guys aren't the first ones they've come across. There is definitely little bits and pieces of flesh and other little gunk inside of their mouths that probably tell you that they've had a meal probably relatively recent, all things considered. And there's a moment, Vaughn, where you're like, okay, if those little bits survived, maybe other things could have survived. And as you work together, probably with Noah's great sword, to hack into the stomach of the creature, you do find 2 things. Number 1 is a ring that is silver banded, but with gold inlays of what looks to be floral patterns of some kind. And the second one looks to be some sort of small onyx stone of some kind. And it is specifically onyx, but it seems very well refined, very well carved into a perfect sphere. It's only about fist size, give or take.
Is this just in one of them and there's 2?
It's in 1 in each.
I'm gonna ritual cast Identify on these things.
Okay. Because you got nat 20, I kind of let you take from my my personal collection of homebrew items. So I don't have these created yet, so we'll have to create them after the session. The ring is a ring of plant growth. Once per day, you are able to cast the spell Plant Growth as an action from the spell. It recharges upon a long rest, and the stone is a stone of polymorph. While holding the stone, as an action, you may invoke a creature that you know of, and you may transform into it. Challenge rating still applies.
How many times per day does the polymorph stone work?
Once, and that one's recharge on dawn.
Hold up.
The only restriction is on that one is you do need to know the creature. While with polymorph, technically you could just polymorph into fucking anything.
A rock's a CR11.
Yeah, rock is CR11. So when you
I
get
had to
to
look.
level 11, you can transform into a rock.
Did I just find my cure for Fender Swap?
I mean, polymorph's not permanent?
Awesome. Fair.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're thinking of true polymorph.
Even that's not technically permanent?
Yeah, at any moment in time, someone can dispel magic on it as long as they roll high enough, or they use a 9th level spell slot, it dispels.
Yeah.
But that's what you get before you kick the fucking toad bodies off of whatever little scraps of armor and bits of bone still lay in their gullets, slowly whittling away due to whatever acidic material they secrete.
Prestidigitation.
especially because they just cut up those toads on the cart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hand the ring to Varel, and I'm gonna hand the stone to Jack.
Okay.
What's this do?
Nah.
That
Oh, yeah.
is a stone of polymorph, so you can once per day just cast polymorph. Take it might be best in your hands, knowing you.
Does Jack know what polymorph is? He is
Make
an
an
arcane
intelligence check.
caster.
Oh, make an intelligence check.
Intelligence, not Arcana?
It only works once per dawn.
Arcana, yeah, Arcana also works. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
17? Yeah, he's heard of polymorph.
Oh, this will be fun. Thank you.
You know, you do have to know the creature to turn into it.
Alright.
Please do not make me regret giving that to you later.
What time is it?
I would say at this point in time, after carving with the toads, getting your way the hell out of there, it's like roughly 7 in the afternoon. The sun is just on the cusp of setting.
I polymorph myself into Volmer.
Male Volmer or female Volmer?
That's the question.
That is a very good question.
Both.
The-
Male Volmer, but with tits.
As you hold on to the stone, and you just see Jack contemplate for a moment before you see the onyx ball just suddenly all sorts of runes appear that weren't there before, glow bright, and in that flash of light that envelops Jack, you just see from head to toe just slowly revealing like a video game character, just Volmer's original male form until it gets to the chest, and you just see some additions that were not there before.
This will be fun.
And with
So
that,
when can I get off the cart?
I'm gonna go to bed.
5 days passed, by the way.
No, this is day 4.
I figured I was just.
Oh my god. That's...
I'm gonna regret giving that to you. I just remembered you said you wanted the spell.
I did. Out of game makes me so fucking happy, but in game I'm gonna fuck with you. Just because Jack has to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to find a way to get that back eventually, aren't I?
As you all lay down for a nice long rest night,
Into my ring.
the last day of travel towards Rear Vape comes ahead. And as you begin to arrive in the area of Rear Vape, it doesn't become hard to kind of notice much of anything. You can see that the town itself, while definitely bigger than any small village you've seen in the distance or anything like that, is still not grandiose by any means. There's still a lot of, how do I put it, construction being had in the city. It almost looks like they're trying to expand, but they're having troubles doing so. That there's a couple issues going on with whatever it is that they are currently in the middle of creating. And because of that, there seems to be a far-reaching district along the small river that comes out of it that gives us sort of idea that they're not that great at planning things, if that makes any sense for this city.
Okay.
Really quickly. Don't know why the image is not loading. Gonna fucking reload it. There you are. Want to just slap it down, scale it, and leave it at that, because I need time to rescale you. Oh, I know why. Because I ran out of space. I had to start deleting maps. I guess I deleted the rear map on accident.
Well then.
Yeah, I finally ran out of space. Again, I need maps. I need space.
Like, fuck this place in particular.
I was like, are we going to this place? No, we're not. Are we going to this place? No, we're not. Are we going to this place? No, we're not. And I just had to start fucking deleting everything.
Oh, we were going to that place.
I know. I feel stupid about it. I was just like, why isn't it in my collection? I know for a fact it was in there. I was like, oh, right. I had to do a purge of all my shit because it started to, like, fill up and everything, and I was fucking annoyed. Going ahead and snag all your tokens. Alright, I forgot to have the long rest for Noah for what little damage she fucking took and what little ability she had.
We did get a long rest, though, right?
Yes. You would get a long rest. You would also, just because this also is a good time while I'm fixing everything, would level up to 7 upon arrival to Rear Vape.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wait, everybody?
Everybody.
Oh, let's go.
Question. I meant to bring this up before. When you level up, do you get to change different spells? Because I'm realizing I took ones that aren't super useful.
As a sorcerer, I believe
No.
it's only one of them. Let me double check.
Okay.
Double checking on sorcerer, because sorcerer, obviously, it's one of the locked in spells, but I don't remember how many you can change upon level up.
I think
Okay.
Wait, how do we
everything that was
level up
locked in
again?
for
I
sorcerer.
have
Click
no
on
idea.
your name on the upper left on your character sheet,
Mhm.
and do manage characters and levels,
Oh.
and just up yourself another level to 7. Spellcasting, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
So it's
Choose
sorcerer.
one of your spells to
Okay.
replace.
But it's
Let me
like
see if
every
the
level.
optional class features let you do anything.
I get invocations.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just you learn a new spell and you can replace one of them.
Do I get anything at level 7?
I don't know, what does sorcerer get at level 7? Oh right, I'm gonna quickly just gonna add Dalmar and tell him to level up when he gets the chance. And same thing with Noah.
I get 4th level spells.
Nice.
There you go.
So the Rune Keeper.
Then go ahead and roll for your HPs, which I believe everyone's a D8.
I think so.
I'm a D6.
No, I'm a D6.
Oh, you're D6s. All right, because you are still classified as a wizard. I keep forgetting that.
4.
Okay.
So remember that only just add the 4 to your rolled HP.
Yep.
D&D Beyond will handle everything else. 5. Very nice.
I gotta find what fucking invocations I'm gonna use.
I could get normal polymorph.
You could now get normal ass polymorph. You just got a stone that lets you cast it, but you can do it yourself now. Where in that very same page, up top, you should see manage HP. So you just add what you rolled to rolled HP. And just hit apply. As long as you leveled up to 7, the rest will be done for you.
Already have that one.
Yeah, I don't think there's that much that anyone gains this level besides additional spells. Oh yeah, Jack, you get evocations now because you're fucking multi-classing like a freak.
Yep,
Dude, 4th level spells are a big deal.
Yes, they are.
they are.
I believe
I
Ashley
have
also
not.
just gets spells. 7. Yeah, you just get a 4th level spell now.
They're a big deal, and I have not thought about what spells I want to get at 4th level at all.
I'm amazed because it's been a while. You guys have done quite a lot of things. I'm like, I hope they're expecting the level up here.
I was
You've
wondering.
done a lot.
Yeah. It's next level. Like, the next 2 levels is when, like, I start to have more fun with this shit. I get my pact next level. Yeah.
Yeah, so most of this is all just like spells, and that's pretty much it for most people.
I'm deciding between what do you guys think would be better, Fly or Gaseous Form?
I mean, they both have their advantages and downfalls.
They really do.
It's really hard to...
Gaseous form is just straight up you get the fuck out of there really fast.
Are you fast in gaseous form? I thought...
Yeah, it's like 300 feet, I think.
You get a flying speed of 10 feet.
10 feet, yeah. That's what, but you're
Is
like...
it? I could have sworn there was something else to that.
Yeah, no, you get flying speed 10 feet.
Yeah, it's like you're immune
Really?
to damages and stuff like that while in that form. And
Yeah, you can't be hurt, but you get flying speed 10 feet.
What fuck am I
Yeah.
thinking about that? Because I could have sworn that's what it was.
I know what you're thinking of. It's they used it in campaign 1.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not gaseous form. Fuck. Because I think gaseous form is only you, anyways.
You transform a willing creature you touch, so it's only one person.
One person, yeah.
Okay,
It's
so yeah, I don't know which one I'm thinking of.
Windwalk or something like that?
I was gonna say like Windwalk or Cloudwalk.
That
or something
sounds
like that.
right.
5e. You have to pretend willing creatures you see assume a gaseous form for the duration. You have flying
Oh
speed
yeah,
of
300 foot flying speed. There you
6th level spell for 8 hours.
Mhm. Yep.
With a minute
Okay,
casting time.
there are a lot of 4th level spells, and I
Yes,
didn't
there are.
research.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm only grabbing one because I only have one 4th level spell slot, though.
You could technically grab 2 if you want to, just to kind of hot swap between the 2 of them, but at the same time, you're having to decide what to spend your thing on. Oh, Dalmar's back.
Okay, ended up being nothing. We're good.
Good timing. Level up to 7.
Cool. Hey,
So
that
we've got Jack, Veril, and Ashton's HP. Volmer, roll for your HP, and then Dalmar.
I already did.
Did you? Where is it?
He did it in D&D chat, the Discord, I think.
Yeah, he did it on
What did you do in
Discord.
Discord?
Yeah, I did it in rolls on Discord.
Ah, okay. Very nice. You got a 5.
Cool. All of my
Yeah.
choices are mediocre at best. Got it.
There are a lot of choices here, and I don't know what to choose.
Yeah, no, it's hard, especially being a sorcerer where you're like you said, you're locked in.
Alright. Right now I have Eyes of the Runekeeper and Devil's Sight. So I can read all writing and see in magical darkness.
Again.
Again. For now. It'll get replaced. But the big one is I can read all writing right now.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah.
Until I stab your eyes out and just make
I
your
know.
fucking evocation useless.
No, it sucks because like that evocation fits him well, but I'm gonna have to replace it, and I've already taken the Eldritch Adept feat.
Mm,
You know, I would like, if I could, I'd love to take it again, but yeah, no, the Runekeeper is so good.
right. So, with the rival to the town in tow, Dalmar, don't forget to roll your HP. And to do your level 7 thing, which I don't think for Rogue is much of
Oh.
anything, honestly.
Nope.
I think I can.
I get evasion.
Motherfucker, that's right, you get evasion now.
Yep. And how do I do the thing where I roll for the HPs?
You can do it either in Discord, you can do it right here on roll 20. I believe yours is a D6 because you be a rogue.
It's a
No, you're a
D8.
D8. What? Why
Yeah.
does rogue get a D8 and not fucking? Okay.
Right?
I got hyped thinking that I got another cantrip for a second.
No, I think that's 8. I think.
Yeah, not yet.
Okay, so
So you guys do not have to worry about me blasting you with a fireball as much anymore.
yeah.
You
Well,
sure
just
about
Dalmar
that?
specifically.
I got a new toy.
Exclamation point. It's slash and roll 20. It's exclamation point on Discord.
Okay, so I have to hit level 4 before I change my cantrip. Okay.
3. Not the best, but hey, better than the 2, better than the 1.
Yep.
Fuck. I wish I could take a 5th level in this class. Damn it.
So, on arrival to the city, feeling a bit revitalized and re-energized, even though you did just lose 2 of your horses, and travel is now going to be a little bit worse for wear at this point.
I mean,
Seeing
we're
the
traveling
city-
by sea mostly for the rest of this, so we shouldn't be too screwed.
As you arrive in the rather middle of the day, a little bit in the afternoon, you do see that there are quite a few people here who are hard at work at manufacturing the buildings and putting them up as they are going further and further out from the city for whatever reason. And as you kind of make your way through, you see several wandering eyes just looking your direction. No one really is scrutinizing, just a lot of, what are they doing here? It's like, oh, we always get more visitors. It's like, think they're looking for something. Who are they looking something out here? All those kind of like low little whispers of confusion of why in the world anybody would come to such a mingling city such as this off the coast. As you travel further and further in, you do see that the environment and the emotion is far more lively and far more maintained, I guess is the best way to put it, where people are definitely going about their day as per usual. But you do note that there's definitely a notable thinning of people. But as you start getting closer and closer towards where your target would be, towards the docks, there's definitely a far more condensed population there, where it's kind of obvious that this entire city revolves around the docks.
So, first off, we need to find essentially the guardhouse where all the legionnaires are at.
Which, very easily for anybody, would probably be the walled off area very close to the docks.
Yeah. Start making our way down that way.
Alright. You guys make your way downtown into the section where you immediately start seeing almost like a clear-cut portion of the city that instantly you see guards in spades. Just they are everywhere, and it's very clear that that line from which the city crosses is where they are protecting with everything they've got. And the rest of the city, they kind of just leave it to what it is.
Okay.
And you can see that a lot of the guards here wear actually finer armament than most other common guards that you've seen before. Besides just leather padding, it seems like they actually have a thin layer of sheet metal on top. They actually have shoulder guards. They actually have helmets proper. And their weaponry, unlike being just standard wood with a bit of metal on the tip, it actually seems like they actually have refined weapons, steel spears, well-guarded blades. Seems like they really don't go easy on security in this area.
I'm gonna head up to one of the guards. Excuse me, I have a letter here from Captain Lax. Wonder where I should take it to.
Letter to the captain. Head over to the big castle over there behind the walls. Odds are you'll see a legionnaire. Give the captain's letter to them.
Thank you, and I'll make my way off. Flag down one of those legionnaires.
Yep. As you make your way in, and arriving at this wall, it's... I want everyone to give me a perception check real quick.
Whew! It just, the number kept getting worse and worse and worse as we went down.
Volmer, you're the only one that really realizes this, and it sort of makes sense. Compared to the walls of Keeley, where you know they have stood for hundreds of years, these walls seem very fresh and have never seen a licking day of battle. So how recent these walls are, how recent this encampment is debatable.
How long has this town been here? I thought this was
Give
the way
me a
you're describing
history.
it.
Give me a history check.
The way you're describing it, everything seems like new, or like it's still being built.
19. You know for a fact that there's a reason why there are two principalities right next to each other, and why it's cut in half by a mediocre checkpoint. There was a rebellion of their own about 30 years or so back, where the people of Rear Vape thought themselves, well, the income of the entire country, so they thought themselves, we should be our own city. They didn't like that over in Viglia. Of course, they kind of started to push back a little bit, and while in the past 30 years they've maintained themselves, they've managed a living, it's very obvious that there is some issues they didn't realize when it came to making a city for themselves. And while they are haphazardly making their way into a successful life where they don't have to toil every single day, they are accepting of what they have done, and obviously their checkpoint over there is very clear evidence that they really want to keep their property to themselves that they fought for. So
I really like these guys already.
as you arrive towards the castle gates, or sorry, the walled gates, you do see that there is a checkpoint there as well. We do see one woman, a half-orcan woman, standing about 6.5 feet tall. Seems to have one of her tusks have been broken off in recent times. And her battle armament seems to be plated in solid steel, with little gold inlays ever so detailed in the armament, and little lines of platinum, almost to denote rank of some kind, upon her. She wears no helmet, but you do see that the shoulders do have this fur plumage to them that you can akin to bird feathers, but they don't seem like bird feathers. They seem thicker and heavier in nature. While the gauntlets that she wears also has this thick fur outline to the top of it, almost like wolf's mane. And by that I mean it literally almost looks like she ripped off wolf's mane and just glued it on the fucking top. As you kind of approach, you see about 5 of the other guards kind of look your direction. And the orcish woman kind of just sees you all, crosses her arms and goes, "And what business would me have here?
Got a letter for you.
Strangers walking up to our town?"
Got a letter for you from Captain Lex. They had an incursion up at their outpost. Almost died. I'll hand up the letter.
You see several of the guards kind of whispering amongst each other. Takes the letter, just like snatches it out of your hand. With a single fell swoop, just tears open the top half of it. Just reads it open and goes, "And you helped them fight back this incursion of lizard folk and gnolls."
With black powder.
Yeah, we showed up at the exact right time.
Those dumb idiots don't know how to use any of that crap. Expecting to believe this outlandish story? And you see the one guard just kind of whispers and goes, "They have the seal on the letter." She flips it over and just goes, "Did you kill Rex for this?"
No, he's still alive. He had his...
It is his handwriting. Well, maybe I'll have to check out this story for myself while I send the reinforcements out that way.
That's probably what you should do. Yeah?
Thank you for the message. You can be off. And she just crumples the note in her hand.
Jack turns around, fucking military types, and walks off.
I wanted to like her. I really did.
He does say this loud enough even for her to hear, and just walks off, just not having any of that shit.
All right. And you do see that she immediately kind of like wishes to the guards, goes, "Yeah, Dalmar, you'd be able to hear this with your passive 19." He goes, "Was I a little too rash on that one?" He goes, "I think you were, ma'am, just a little bit." You hear, actually, no one understands Orc here, right?
I do. I speak Orc.
You do speak Orc.
Dwarvish and Orcish. Because those were the two, because when I was a guard, those
Yeah.
were the two most useful languages in the underbelly, that and
Yes, they
undercommon.
were.
That's why I don't speak Elven.
You would hear her actually cuss in Orcish. Exaba. I need to be a better people person. People are scared of me.
Oh,
She's trying her best.
I feel like she's very new to the job.
Her best isn't good enough, god damn it.
Well, it's a lot like the real world. With people, right, when you get into a job, you get good at doing the job. And then when you get promoted, you're not taught how to do the part where you lead. You're just like,
Right?
Yeah.
now do this different job.
Oh,
Like,
man.
humans are... So far, I haven't seen any culture that's really been good at teaching people how to lead. Organizations have, but on a culture level, nah, not so much.
As you guys begin to make your way off, and Dalmar, you hear her best attempts at trying to be sociable with new people. Where are you guys off to?
I mean, we're fucking there. I'm gonna turn back around. Hey, where's the blacksmith at?
And you see her kind of progress like, we're looking for a blacksmith. We got one in the barracks. If you're protected Lex, you probably have access to it. Don't be a bit rash. If you'd like.
I mean, if you got
Does
some
blacksmith
arms.
make your armor?
Yeah, does a pretty good job at it too. Could do without the gold though. It's a little fancy for my taste.
There's a very, like, conflicted look on Jack's face right now.
Back in my
Yeah.
defense, the story does sound a bit outlandish at first.
But we have official documents and seals, and there's an order to this thing. Yes, your blacksmith, is he expensive?
Well, if you helped Lex out, probably willing to do a little something for you. Probably charge you a bit. Probably.
Whatever. Can you point us in their direction? I could possibly use a couple things.
Jacobs! Show him the way! You see one of the guards kind of just come on by and kind of goes, I can show you. Come along.
Hey, I'm gonna follow him.
Oh, I'm gonna walk up to the orc captain there, and quietly, in Orcish, say, "If you're having issues, look to the dwarves. Their society is more understood to everyone else, and it's close enough to your native culture, I think. I was once a guard. I've run into these issues."
Make a persuasion check for me.
Oh my god, this is gonna be great.
I knew it. Although the
There
fact that it
is
was
a-
a positive number.
Momentary pause until you just hear her break out in a hearty orc laugh. Like, look to the dwarves, you say? I ain't gonna look down at those little shrimps. Could barely make a chair high enough for me. And look to the dwarves.
They integrate, don't they?
Get
Well,
on to the
understood.
blacksmith, and she just smacks you to the back, and it kind of feels like she has the strength to back up her position.
Oh, yeah.
Does she say that in common or orcish?
Oh, she says that in common.
Yep. In Celestial, Jack's just like, fucking ignorant military types.
As you guys kind of make it a little bit into the barracks or the castle, whichever way you want to call it, you do see the guard that's been leading you kind of like turns back and goes, allow me to apologize for her. She's kind of new to the position. They got there through merit.
I'm a former guard, I understand. Been there,
Yeah.
done that.
So don't really take anything she says all that seriously, unless it's about battle. She's always serious about battle.
I recommend she stops being so boorish. That might help her in the long run.
I mean, what can you expect from an orc, right? She does her best. Society and them don't really mix.
Yeah. Anyhow.
But as he leads you in, and you do see several of the guards there who seemingly are working on maintaining their equipment and their weaponry, before eventually he leads you just off the side to a small connection building to the east of the castle itself, where you see a small shack where it has a plume of smoke just being shot out constantly of a solid black nature. And you just see a man covered in fur with jagged teeth, sharp ears, and with long extended arms you could almost swear are double jointed. As Volmer and Jack, Dalmar, you've heard of them. And it's not uncommon to see them around the wild areas of Borisland. But to see a bugbear working as a blacksmith, that is a sight.
Does it smell like singed hair in here?
It very much does. And you can see a lot of the fur on him has this small little layer of black to them. And for a moment, you're just like, oh, that's a neat coloration. And then you see one of his swings beat off sparks, and you see the singe of the hair, and you're like, ah, that's not his natural color.
Look at his highlights. Oh my gosh.
Are mental comms up right now or no?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
Nope.
As you guys are kind of
Sure, let's
walking
go
up.
ahead and establish comms.
I
Okay.
appreciate that. 'Cause Ashlyn is trying very hard not to say rude things, but she's like, what the hell is that?
And as you kind of walk up, you do see the guard, Jacobs. And Khan goes, hey! Sarek! Sarek! You see him kind of stop in the middle of one of his swings, and he looks and goes, oh, what you want? He goes, yeah, customers. Outsiders. So treat them nice, will ya? We're all outsiders. We're all part of the same group. Keeps going back to banging whatever material he is going at the moment.
Yeah, Captain Lex sent us here. I'm hoping to get some things from you. Hopefully.
He break another one of my blades? Old bastard doesn't know how to fucking swing one.
No, he damn near died though.
He did hold his own though.
Yeah. Can't say
He'd be a
much for the rest
legionnaire
of
if
them.
he wasn't.
To be fair, if we hadn't showed
Oh,
up, he
yeah.
probably would be dead. Yeah. Saved, I think, about 4 or 5 of the other guys. Myself, but...
So
Anywho.
you want me to make him more weapons? More stuff?
I'm looking for a shield. For me, actually.
He stops in one of his swings and looks at you. And you see those beady eyes kind of sharpen, almost feline-like. You a shield.
Yes.
The cower behind when you run from battle?
I'll just sit there and glare at him.
Listen here, pretty boy. Shields are for the fighters. To stand their ground. To take their hits. And you hear Jacob just go, mm-hmm. Eric? What kind of shield would you like?
I'm gonna cast command on him.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Just for shits and giggles.
13. Just barely made it.
I can hold my own.
Oh, what you looking for, shield-wise? Looking something to cover your nuts, or looking something to cover your face?
Probably something to cover, both.
Kind of see him look back at his wall of armaments, which a lot of them seem half in progress, and a couple of them seem near finishing. He points to one of them that seems to be just like a small ball, rounding sort of idea. I have that one. I was a special order asked. Then dumbass went and died on me. Finish it if you want it.
How much?
Lucky for you, fucker paid me already before he went and kicked it. 25.
25?
You'll find that that one is a more unique variety.
How unique?
Pay 250 by the way to bake that.
How unique are we talking?
Oh, he stands up and he goes to grab it off the wall with one hand. As he puts it onto his forearm, you watch as he kind of like places his hand atop it, and you see that that bulbous point on it is very much jutting out of the shield itself. And goes, see here? You hit that spot, you could throw it off of him if you want. Make that attack work for you instead.
So, can Wilmer run a price check out of curiosity?
Intelligence check.
I mean, I was gonna ask kind of the same thing with Jack's background.
If you want, make an intelligence check.
I was thinking weapon guy do weapon thing. This is where I'm good at.
Yeah, this is, as he said, this is a special order, so you don't. It's hard to gauge what this special order is going for. So price-wise, hard to tell.
Yeah.
Wait, it's just a ball that just sits on your arm.
It's a plated shield with an additional ball just in the dead center that's been welded or grafted perfectly onto it.
Okay.
Huh. How about 15 gold?
Make a persuasion check.
Man.
Oh no!
I should have bought enhance ability.
The one thing Jack's fucking, really good at.
You see him take the shield off in that moment, and he rears it back almost like he was gonna throw it at you for the guard, and it goes like, Sarek! Don't insult my work! Be glad I'm even giving to you at the base price of 25 to begin with.
Is mental comms up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
mental comms are up.
In mental comms, I can pay for it, but I should get something back later on.
I could pay for it.
I have
too.
enough. I have like a lot of gold.
Druids
I
don't know
had
it's
enough
gold.
to pay for it until my gold turned into fucking silver.
Hero, save your gold. You could buy us a new horse.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
I'll cast
True.
Detect Magic just in case. Anything magical
There is nothing magical
about
in
it?
the vicinity. The guard, though, to your right, does the helmet does seem to have a magical essence to it.
Okay.
It's faint, and it's evocation.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Fuck it. I'll drop
Checking.
down.
That is an evocation spell. I'm pretty sure, right? Double checking. Transmutation.
What spell?
Okay, it's transmutation. What
Okay.
the fuck?
Does he happen to have like any like studded leather around?
He has a couple unfinished studded leather armors hanging on the wall. A lot of them look like they've been done good progress, while most of them seem like they are still in the works.
How about the shield and finished studded leather over there? 32 gold.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
And-
He's already fucking pissed at you.
Yeah, I know.
Enhanced ability.
Are you gonna hit him with an enhanced ability right in front of him?
I mean,
Never mind.
I was
You
saying, I've
can
already
cast this
casted
and- yeah.
2 spells right in front of him, anyways. 13.
13. There's a hard, long stare between you, the armor, and you almost see him raise the shield again, like he wants to go for that throw again, but then he looks at Jacobs and goes, "Give me 40 and I'll call it."
Bolmir's just gonna start throwing their rapiers to avoid like trying to be associated.
I'm gonna hold out my money pouch and be like, 32 and then the leather I'm already wearing. That's all I got.
Leather's probably never seen a lick of damage, I'll take it.
Okay. Oh, shit. And with that, Jack is poor again from his mushroom.
And
Cool.
you watch as he placed down the shield on the ground, but he also grabs the studded leather armor, one that's very close to being finished. And you see, with a deftness and a unnatural strength that his dual jointed body gives him, that he goes and finishes thing before your very eyes within 5 minutes, knocks the studs in, wraps the threading of the leather itself, and manages to kind of like stitch it all together as quickly as any master seamstress and blacksmith you've seen in actual work.
Damn. Actually, genuinely surprised.
Hands over both the buckler and because buckler shield and the leather armor to Jacob specifically.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't break it. He goes, "I'm not in charge of them. They can break it if they want it. They paid you." I was breaking my work. Anybody else want anything? Or can I get back to my job?
I'm with what I have.
At a game, fucker overcharged for his shield.
Yes, he did.
Fucking asshole.
But that shield actually does have something special to it.
Oh, does he?
Yes, it does.
Oh, okay.
It's got a special compartment for snacks.
Shield with a fanny pouch.
It's actually a shield that comes with if you want to use your reaction, it's essentially a pseudo shield, but it gives you a +2 instead of a +5.
Huh. Once a day or?
Nope, just as long as you have the shield.
So, okay.
The shield itself acts as that. So
Okay.
at the
gives
cost
you-
of your reaction, you can add a +2 to your AC.
That +2 already including the shields, +2 making it like a +4 total.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
I like that. Okay. Yeah.
That's what he said. He says like this was a very special order. Fucker
Okay.
paid $250 for it. I'm charging you $25 because it's already done and I need to get rid of my fucking wall.
If he had explained more. Okay. Don't feel as
Are there
bad.
any rapiers that stand out? Actually, now that I think about it, like the shield stood out. I'm guessing.
I would say that there is one rapier on the wall that seems different in nature altogether. You can see these odd notches just kind of knocked into the blade itself for whatever reason. And well, for a moment you kind of thought, oh, maybe it's because it's serrated for whatever reason. You, being a weapons expert, know that serration doesn't go all the way across. Serration just goes partially towards one side or the other. So that rapier altogether just stands out as, what a weird design. Or maybe a concept. Who knows? He does make custom work.
If you don't mind me asking, what's up with the serrated edges on that blade? Or I guess, not really serrated, but the saw-like edges.
You saw him almost going back for a swing for his sword and he goes... Puts the stuff down again. Another special order. You can go figure, we get special orders a lot here. Kinda don't really have much of a choice when it comes to making money in a small town like this, is there? Kind of ranting to you without needing to. Picks up the rapier, and you watch him as he kind of takes the tip of the blade, and he bends it. And you see where those little splits are, it cracks apart. And he just, with a quick snap, just cracks it back together. It's a work in progress. I did what I could. But this fucker was a weird one. I ain't seen him in a couple months. I'm willing to bet he's bit the dust at this point.
How much? It's like coolest shit in my head. Like the sort of weapons in fiction that like break apart into like a whip.
Yeah,
It's the
kinda.
coolest shit to me.
This was a real hard job. Fucker ran me ragged for 2 weeks straight. Cracks it again. Re-snaps it. Cracks it. Re-snaps it.
It's like a fidget spinner.
Give me 200. And we'll call it a lost deal. You do see Jacob's Amelie from the side kind of goes like... Oh. Like he's very much like against that idea.
You know you want it.
I want it so bad, but 200's a lot.
I mean, if
Okay.
you do it. Do it.
I'm not haggling, I'll just take it for the 200.
Alright. So as
You
you
just
hand
have
over
200
the
gold lying around.
177. That's literally everything I had. Or have. No, I just have 77.
Oh, so you had 277?
I had 277, now I
Okay.
have 77.
I had 177, so I was like, wait, what?
Well, I
As
suppose
you-
it's a good thing that my spell affected my gold and not yours.
Thought that would have been fucking awful.
That would have been brutal.
That would have been funny as fuck.
Dude, the fucking barrels, because you don't want to know how much Varel has and how much that would have ruined him. Ruined them.
Yeah.
I would have been
As
so
you-
mad.
As you hand over the 200 gold pieces, you watch as he kind of raises a hand towards you with the pouch in hand, kind of goes, now I'm gonna warn you, this is a work in progress, and he takes a step back, and you watch him as he cracks it slightly, and with one fell swoop, cracks it again onto the ground. You watch as the blade extends, and you hear the grinding of steel across, and you see these metal rod in between that bends and flex with the strike before he like thrusts it to reattach it together, and you see him grab it by the blade itself and grip it and just connect it again. You see him just kind of like shakes his hand a little bit and goes, it's a little bit of a bitch to get back together, but I did what I could. I'm only a blacksmith after all.
It's like a blind person cane, but a fucking rapier.
Yep.
This is the coolest shit. Is this even a rapier at this point?
It is classified as rapier.
Okay, so for the rest of the day, Volmer's gonna go play with his new sword.
Basically,
Giggity.
Volmir's gonna be messing with the blade the entire day. Fuck it, I'm taking it. I'm taking the deal.
So that's what they call it these days.
He gives you the rapier in hand. There is no scabbard to it, but you can very easily just pocket into your original rapier scabbard. It's roughly the same size, and its hilt is less refined. It looks like the hilt is far more domish covered rather than just a simple effective cover. And given the effect of this damn rapier, you can imagine why he wants you to protect your hand more than ever.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to steal any more of my passion projects that I make money off of?
I'm so damn happy. Like, Volmir has a dumb smile on his face now. Like, he's appreciating the blade at this point, like, the craftsmanship.
Jack's outside. He left as soon as he got his shit.
She is appreciating.
Yeah, she. Yeah, that's right.
They?
Volmera.
My name's not fucking Volmera.
Does anybody else
You
have
all.
anything else they want from this bugbear that apparently makes custom orders? If you want to place a custom order with him.
I really like this guy now.
And his name is Tarek with a T or
Rick.
Sarek? Okay.
As a player, love him. Jack fucking hates him.
Yeah.
Worst businessman. Almost as much as the other
He's-
guy.
He's probably gonna be the one blacksmith Volmir's gonna want to return to. This is the coolest shit.
I mean, he says he does custom orders. He's not the best at them, but he says he'll do them.
It's a whip sword. It's so fucking neat.
So unless anybody has...
Wait, I'm still trying to envision this sword. So, like,
think of the rapier, how it's just elongated. Along every, say, 3 inches or so, there is just a clear-cut side where it kind of inlays a little bit.
Have you ever played Fire Emblem Three Houses?
no.
No, better yet,
Okay.
have you ever played Bloodborne? Because it's literally the inspiration of this weapon.
Bloodborne. I can Google image that, but no, I have not played it.
Bloodborne, Cane Sword, I think is literally the fucking name of it. It's literally a trick weapon that inspired me to make this thing. Just mechanically, obviously, it's got some fingly bits.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought you made this up on the spot.
I did, actually. But I just thought, what would Volmer want out of a rapier? I'm like, you know what? He'd love a Bloodborne weapon. He'd fucking love one.
It's so neat.
Yeah. Okay. With all the little like serrated edges.
Yeah.
Yeah. The cane sword.
There you go, yeah, Cane Sword.
Yep.
That's
That's
essentially what it is, but rapier.
That's exactly what I was picturing in my mind.
It's essentially that, but
Yeah.
just rapier.
No.
Yep. Go for it. We're wrapping up here anyhow, as you guys, unless anybody has anything that they want from this blacksmith.
I have no use for anything he has.
Again, if you want a
I'm
custom
envisioning
order,
a
you can
mix
order a custom
between
order.
those two things. Then this is what I find when I look up Bloodborne Cane Sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty much a sort of idea to it, yeah.
Yeah. I realized that I am proficient with light armor, medium armor, and shield, and I was like, I need to get a fucking shield on. My AC sucks.
But as you guys finish up your little shopping spree, and he very openly dismisses you, kind of like, good, now let me get back to my work. Goes right back to banging the blade, and Jacob immediately kind of starts to gesture you guys out, kind of like, yeah, kind of think you noticed, we're not exactly a well-oiled machine here.
Jack from like 20 feet away. You think?
We do what we can. There's only so much you can for a rising country. Is there anywhere else you guys need to go before I escort you out?
No,
Something comes to mind, and like Wilmer's not taking his eyes off the sword.
no, we just need to go find a place to sleep for the night.
Well, got a recommendation from Lex. I'm willing to bet you guys can crash here if you want for the night.
Anything
We got
private?
stables on the other side of the barracks too for horses. Well, horse.
Yeah, I might need to fix that.
Yeah. Any private areas, or are we gonna be sharing cots with other legionnaires?
As private as you can get. Thin walls. Small rooms.
Okay. That'd be fine. As long as not
Just,
sharing.
don't look at anybody the wrong way. We're all kind of assholes here.
Yeah.
We're used to assholes. It's fine.
Good. You'll need that as he leads you off towards the other side
that
where you can
other
drop
inn?
off.
So there's another inn on the other side?
No, on the other side is the stables where you can leave your horse and cart.
Oh.
The barracks themselves are within the actual castle.
Okay, fine.
So, as you leave off your carts with your now only remaining horse and are led inside towards the barracks where you're each given a room if you desire or if you want to share with anybody.
Jack's gonna find room elsewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Private room, alarm in it.
What does the room look like?
It is a New York studio apartment with the bed against the wall that reaches almost the opposite side already, with a single counter that has a small little pull-out shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Ashrin will resign herself to sleeping here for the night because her gold disappeared.
Yep. Jack, you're looking for something better? Go ahead and give me an investigation check real quick.
Jack's gonna look for somewhere to sleep by blowing off some steam.
Give me an investigation or enforcement check. Or
Uh,
persuasion, actually. Persuasion. Investigation or persuasion. Your choice.
we'll do a persuasion.
19.
At least that's what I found when I googled New York studio apartment.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, kind of along those lines, where it's like, you can see the bed gives, like, no space to walk, basically.
Probably smaller, but yes.
Yeah. With the 19, it's easy enough to find a suitable woman, or man of your choice, that seems to be among the higher-end district here, where easy enough to butter up to get yourself a...
He's about to take advantage of the polymorph stone.
Good.
Oh no, he's just.
Yeah, it's already used up for the day anyways, never mind, yeah, I can't. Oh wait, no, yeah, you haven't used it for this day.
I haven't used it for this day, but now he saves himself and he's gonna find someone to have fun with for the night and spend the night.
And easily enough, knowing to meet up with the group in the morning at the castle for the barracks to gather your things and enjoy yourself a leisure day. Pick up with that next week, as I now have 3 items to put into D&D Beyond. And Vollmer is probably going to fangirl over the mechanics that I have working for the rapier whip.
Oh man, that's
So for the stable for the horse, how much is that going to be for the night?
No cost.
Okay, cool.
Part of the barracks and all that, and with the name of Captain Lex, it gives you free stay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Also, I hope you like my crag toads. Never got